Hello and welcome to today's episode of Arcane Adventures in Andromedus. Kind of like last session, we're just going to jump straight into it and we'll get to the ad read a bit later. As the elevator grinds to a halt as you descend, you notice blood streaks down the wall, potentially, remnants of the kobolds that were knocked off, potentially remnants of Tharkin. 20 minutes pass before you dock back in the room from which you had departed initially. The elevator slowly ratchets forward as the pillars beneath it raise to kind of catch it. The room is largely empty. I'm just going to get him out of there. He's not there anymore. Except for one, as you go to step off, massive blood pool. Right on the edge. The smell, it's still metallic. The smell is still quite coppery. This is fresh. It happened minutes ago. Floor is yours. What are you doing?
So, can we see Tarkin's body?
Nope. That's why I deleted it off the map, because I forgot to do it.
Okay. So there's no sign of like, hey, he fell here.
Well, there's a massive pool of blood that you're about to
Are
step
there
off into.
any streaks from the blood?
Give me an investigation check. It's quite low light in here.
Sorry, Kai, I'm just gonna say Dave said that you're a little bit low compared to the music, but the rest of us seem to be alright, so I don't know if you can move your
Mike was
mic
a bit further away, so is that any better, Dave?
Alara, a little bit low as well, he says.
Oh, sorry.
Eon.
Did you say investigation? Sorry.
Yeah. And anyone can get it on this if they're looking.
Okay.
An 18?
18. Okay, you do notice there's an indent in the edge here where it looks like a body impacted. Cracked the the stone concretey material that the dwarves use. It's not natural stone anyways. Has cracked and the blood is slowly funneling down off the edge from it. It looks like whatever hit, probably bounced a little bit and down.
Okay.
And if you get down, you can kind of see under the platform, and you just see this shaft that goes down and down and down, and there is no visible bottom to this.
I'll relay that back to everyone to just be like, I don't think we're gonna find Tharkin.
With a 19, you also find, kind of wedged in the gaps of that shattered piece of rock, a pendant with the symbol of a raven on it. His holy symbol.
We should probably bring this back to somewhere.
Even someone like Tarkin might have had a loved one.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Kind of gruesome way to go. I think it's not really the time for it. But he just goes back here. Is this like a fire in the middle of the lift?
It's a brazier that lights up as the lift's activated, yeah. It's good you're raising through dark tunnels and there are offshoots and crevices that come across it, so the guards need some way of being able to see down them and light torches or light arrows, you'd imagine.
It's not lit at the moment, is it? Or
It
is
is.
Oh, lovely. I'll just...
It flared to life the second the lift was activated and it hasn't gone out yet. It looks like you might actually manually need to put it out.
I'll settle into the chains like a beanbag and just enjoy the heat and doze off.
Yeah, so you're taking your rest here. Who's taking watches?
I'll take the first. Oh, we take it in. Do you want to take it in twos again because of?
I think maybe twos might be the best.
Yeah, so Alara and Kiva, you both only need 4 hours being full-blooded elves, right?
Yep.
Oh yes, she is.
Yeah. So that's fine. Okay, so can you just give me a perception check first? Kiva, we'll go with you.
Okay, 1 sec. Perception. Roll dice. Roll. Oh, Falcon. Doc. Wait, now have I got inspiration? Yes, I have an inspiration. I think. Or will I
It's
wait?
up to you if you want to use it.
What do you think, guys?
I don't know. I mean, Might need it
ice
later on.
roll. Yeah, fuck it. 8 it is. What can go wrong?
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just pulling something up in my notes. Come on. Do you load Google Drive?
Ah, Google.
Okay. Just gonna roll on this table. One of the panels. Wait, was that what did you roll?
8.
That's a 2. Actually, yeah, no, you wouldn't see this. So yeah, you know, as far as you're aware, your watch passes without much of a hitch. Alara, can I get a perception check from you as Kiva wakes you up?
Oh, we would have been doing it together, were we not?
You're doing
Like, 'cause
separate
we're doing-
watches because they're 4 and 4.
Yeah, but we wanted to do 2 people at a time.
All
because
right,
of the-
so
Yeah.
would
Keep
you?
together.
So you're
Yeah.
doing you and Alara are both taking the first 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, if that's the case, then yeah, could I just get a perception check from yourself, Alara, for the same reason? Then have you already rolled it? I think
I
heard it roll.
did, yeah,
15.
15.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
Just because we don't want anybody left kind of on their own.
You feel faintly like the room begins to shake. Not like an earthquake level. Well, it is an earthquake, but the tremor's faint and it feels like it's coming from far off. But you can feel like pebbles kind of vibrating and clicking a bit, and then dust kind of is kicked up from the floor.
Is it starting and stopping, or is it consistent?
It kind of grows and it swells and kind of dissipates and swells and dissipates at times.
Yeah, so I'll go over to Kiva and go, do you feel that?
Yeah, but you don't feel that. No, but now that it's pointed out to you with your passive, you would. And actually, with your passive being as high as it is, now that it's pointed out, kind of the tiredness is kind of shaken out of you by Alara with that questioning, and you hear very distantly the sounds of rock falling. And like grinding against the rock. Something might be digging in the distance.
Yeah, it makes me think of the thing we saw back at the bridge we went over that looked like it was asleep or whatever it was, like the worm.
Yeah,
Thing?
we're definitely not allowed down this far.
We better warn the others when we wake them
When
up.
they wake up, yeah.
And
we'll
just maybe make sure we're all a bit quiet just in case.
yeah, let's
Like
prepare.
it does sound. It sounds like it's a good bit away from us,
Oh,
does it?
this could be miles
yeah.
away. Like
Oh,
you're
okay.
hearing it.
Oh.
Where you do start to hear noises is this kind of. It's like echoes being carried down the copper pipe, but you know you can tell when something's an echo, not the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this could be miles away because these pipes extend miles throughout the system. So
Super.
Okay.
Oh God.
That's fine. Look, we're going up soon, and hopefully we can get above
Hopefully.
ground and not have to worry about big worm things.
Do you think we'll get above ground soon? Because how far have we gone down now at this point?
It feels like forever, but I know we need to
It's
get up
just-
soon because
you're multiple miles underground.
Yeah. No, but that's what she's kind of getting at. Like, it's getting a bit claustrophobic-y feeling of going, we've been down here for so long. I think I'm losing track of time.
I don't like being down here at all. I need
If you want to
get
give me a
outside.
history, if you want to give me a history check, to guess how long you've been down here.
Sure. Let's
Both
give
of
it
us?
a go.
Yep. I'll give you an advantage because you can probably tell by your rations to a degree.
That's how rational we are. Oh God, my rolls are dirt.
So that's the first.
5 and a 6. We know everything.
Oh, a 6 and a
Okay.
7. Not even better.
Kiva, you're fairly certain it's been just less than a week. Alara, as far as you know, you've been down here like 2-3 weeks. It feels like
It's
Just
forever.
going on.
I
Like-
just want to get out of here.
I know you're saying it's a week, but I don't trust it. But I'll just hold on to that.
Cormax
Look,
is
the whole
gonna
we're going
ration
to
out
get
the
up.
girls.
We need to get back for our buddies, families, trying. So like
We really
we're going to get
do.
above ground soon, hopefully.
Okay.
So
Because Alara's probably panicking, so she's just Yeah.
Who would be next in the watch order then?
I'll go.
Arthur, are you taking it with somebody else?
Yeah. Whoever would volunteer to go with me.
Yeah.
Yep, buddy, you're up. First of all, I'll get your perception checks now at the start.
Yeah, perfect.
$13.
That is a natural 20.
Nice. Okay. You both, especially you, Arthur, you hear far down the tunnel, like I said, once again, echoes, voices. They're goblinoid. Do either of you speak goblin?
I do not.
Nope.
Okay, so neither of you can make out what's being said, but echoes are carrying. It sounds like they're getting further away, so they're going in a different direction. But perception 20. Can you give me an intelligence check? Just flat intelligence,
Yeah.
Arthur. Okay, say Arthur can do this because the 20.
That's 10.
This is anywhere between 15 to 50 voices.
Okay.
Like,
And
as far-
so they seem to be going away from us.
they do seem to be going further away. And they're already quite far. It's only the echoes you're hearing, like pieces and pieces, but you're hearing the different tones.
And it sounds more like goblin. It doesn't sound like kobold.
Sounds like goblin.
Okay.
You know what a goblin sounds like. You've encountered enough.
Yeah. Sorry. And I missed. Is this above us, below us, or is it to the side?
It's hard to tell with these pipes because they do, like, it is like a
Okay.
sort of a tram system that runs through the underneath. It does seem like it's. So if you're looking at the map, I'm actually on the Twitch. You would guess it's coming from this direction, but it could be
Okay.
miles away. It's just they're obviously in the tunnel and their voices are carrying. They definitely they are, as time goes on, getting quieter.
Buddy, do you want to go kill some goblins?
Yeah, I mean, do you know, love to. But I mean, it seems a bit unnecessary.
Okay.
I also agree. Yeah.
A bit bloodthirsty.
But,
But I suppose
Well-
noble blood coming out you there.
Okay, so my uncle did a bit of goblin hunting in his youth, but that's, not all of us.
Now
are
a
the
banned sport.
It's a rural pursuit.
Yeah.
You're only allowed to fight goblins when goblins try fight you
same. Yes.
or other people
But,
or
Arthur.
themselves.
They're moving away from us though, and all messing aside, they're moving away from us.
Yeah, buddy, at this stage you could probably tell so as well now that you're kind of more tuned into it.
I think we have bigger fish to fry at the moment.
I agree.
And keep the eye. I mean, there's nothing better than lining up a lot of baddies and slicing them up one by one. But we need the rest, and Buddy takes a little sip of whiskey, offers the tartar.
Yeah, takes the sip.
You gotta take your rests when you can, you know. How are you finding things down here?
It's been very enlightening. I think I know where we need to go next and what we need to do.
What's your thoughts?
Well, after we save your family, I really do think we just bury all of them. Whatever started this, we go to where it is, we bury it, and maybe in 100 years someone else will have to deal with it. But I'll be dead by then.
There.
Does Arthur mean that?
I think this is him being a realist.
Okay.
Because I don't think everything he's caught with this thing so
is
far.
he trying to lie to himself?
I think maybe a bit.
Roll to see it on yourself.
Yeah.
And then insight check yourself, I guess.
God, I'm very good at lying to myself.
20.
That's a nat one.
You've convinced. Yeah, you believe that this is actually, the right thing to do here, I guess.
Yeah.
But his eyebrows kind of go up, and he says, appreciate how quick you guys are willing to help me out with my family. You don't always get that kind of help.
Can we be honest with each other for a moment, buddy?
Yeah, absolutely. And he shuffles over.
I think it's a trap.
Oh man, I hope so.
And we need to find out if there's any way to cure this before we find your family. Or else I do not like what will happen.
Well, in terms of the trap, what is it? Just gut feeling?
It's what I would do.
But he takes another swig. Yeah.
If I had the ability to make anyone who I wanted to be on my side, I would use women and children. That's what my dad taught me.
Interesting. I mean, it makes sense. Apart from leading you guys into danger, I kind of hope it is a trap. I hope they're not there. But
buddy, I don't think you understand. When I say it's a trap, I'm saying they are the trap. And they are going to stab you in the back.
I really don't think there's any way my little girl would stab me in the back.
I'm not that sadistic, guys. Come on.
Yeah, but I'm slowly giving you ideas.
Oh, I've already had the idea, don't worry.
Yeah.
But
if she does stab me in the back, then
the patio will be showing up outside my house. I don't need
there's
that.
it makes no odds. If that's the thing, if that's the last thing on this plane of existence that's turning against me, then so be it. I hope she gets me right in the heart. But I'm hoping that we can find something down here. And we hope two things. We can get there before something they get turned, they get their mind warped, whatever it is, and then we can undo it if it's already happened.
It must be
This stage,
nice.
You two both also hear the scraping and the sound of rock falling. It sounds like it's coming from below and like far to your north.
Yeah. It must be very nice. To have a father who loves you unconditionally.
But he will just clap him on the shoulders and say nothing, and leave his hand resting on his shoulder.
Okay. Around now, it's probably time for the rest of the party to be woken up. So, as you guys begin to gather yourselves and get ready for the next day, make sure you mark all your hit points up to full and your spell slots back. Now is a good time for us to just do a few little bits to let you know what's coming up in the week ahead as everyone fixes up their sheets. So, have I closed the blurb document by accident? I have. Give me 1 second.
No.
I want to be clear, I don't have daddy issues. Only Archer has daddy issues.
I don't know, Keen. We use D&D as a tool to work through our own problems.
Yes, and I'm working through other problems.
Okay. So, guys, just a heads up. You can find our first foray into the world of podcasting where we usually get your podcasts. Look, you probably know it at this stage. No Silver Linings is a Call of Cthulhu podcast by Mark Corrigan of Shunnick Games. Features 15 episodes of chilling horror set in Silvermines County Tip in 1919. You You can also catch The Violet Madness returning to the EC in its podcast form in all the same places. You have episode 0 there to recap the story so far, but you also have the entire backlog of this when it was a stream game on our YouTube. And then we're on episode 23, The Ties That Bind Us, which dropped on Wednesday, the 15th of October, with episode 22 is now available on your regular streaming platforms. I believe episode 23 is also available on regular streaming platforms. I think 24 might be out. I am not 100% on that, whether that's been updated or not. Now, speaking of our Patreon, you can find that by clicking the link in chat. Depending on the tier you choose, you're going to get original monsters, magic items, and maps to use in your game each month. There'll also be the opportunity to get some early access to podcasts, discounts on select items at DriveThruRPG, shoutouts on streams, and bonus content, as well as discounts and commissions from It's a Map, which is Kate here. Liz Shanhavi, who's formerly known as Sorbs Art, who does a lot of the art on the Patreon for like the banners and the borders and all the decorative stuff. You've also added a $1 tier for those folks who'd like to show their support but can't stretch to the $5 or $10 tiers because Patreon works in America money. If you don't have the coin to spare the pledge, fear not, you can still give the Patreon a follow and get a few free magic items and the likes for your trouble, and even more free content on occasion. Every now and again, when usually Dave runs a one-shot, some of the maps also made by It's a Map here end up on the Patreon as a free added bonus for our supporters. So, give me 2 seconds here. So I want to shout out our Patreon subscriber this week is Shane Kenny, who is off somewhere looking for a side quest, knowing Shane. So he's been a member of the channel and a great supporter since day one, nearly. And, you know, Shane, we miss you. Hope to get you on another game soon. I'd also like to say a thank you to Tabletop Audio for the music. And Becca, also known as Quadruple Bacon, for the character art that you will see on the stream. So, with that being said, we will cover off what's coming up in the week ahead at our break, which won't be probably for another hour. So, without any more yapping from me, we will get back into the role play. So, are you manning the lift? Are you going straight up?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
how ready to meet your maker?
Can we? How fast can this thing go?
Not very.
Okay, but and we can control it. Like we're able to control it while we're on it, like up and down kind of thing.
Yeah, there's like essentially under the brazier there are 4 metal rods that stick out of the central totem that you twist, which causes the chains to like turn and pull you up.
Cool.
It's like a pulley system.
So we.
Previously,
the reason I'm asking you, just so you're.
Kiva pushing it, I believe. Which
Yeah,
was
I think
made
so.
it go a bit slower, whereas if more of you pushed it, it'd probably go a bit faster. Not a huge margin, but.
Okay, cool. So we could. There's the potential, possibly, to. Like, you know, catch fingers in the corner and maybe in a limb or two.
If your hands were at the edge at certain points, you would almost definitely severely hurt yourself. There are definitely pinch points and crush points.
Cool.
Well, we
Like,
get it
it's
going in an even.
It's a dangerous spot. It's dwarven, so it's reliable. It'll probably never break down. But dwarves don't generally care too much for the safety of their inventions because they're usually of like, well, if people are stupid, they deserve to be injured. It's the general attitude
Take the
around
warning
it.
labels off the things.
There's no
They do.
railing at the side of this lift.
There's a curb.
No.
There's a curb. That's about it.
Oh no, I'll trip on that.
Trip you off. Yeah.
Well, that's what happened to Darkin. So
Poor
And just
Zarkin.
one more question, Carrick, on the
Yes.
lift. Right, I see the main chains. There's 3 of them, I think. The gaps in them, like how big are they? Like, am I able to stand in them? Or are they just like I can put my arm through it? Or
you could probably get both your feet in it. Like you wouldn't be able to stand up in it, but you could like climb. You could climb this chain, but what I would say is, you've noticed that chain itself isn't what's moving when the elevator's going. There's gears that are like pulley system ratcheting the elevator up.
okay,
So if you're to try and hang out with those and the elevator is moving, you will almost certainly be ground to death.
cool. Okay, good to know.
You kind of saw that happen to a kobold that was shoved into one of the holes.
That's fair. Just so I know.
Yep. So, who is manning the lift? Is it just Max again, or Kiva, or is multiple of you?
Oh, we get one person on each thing.
Yep.
And then
Yeah, I
take
was gonna
turns
say-
in resting, maybe.
Like,
Yep.
how long would it take
It previously took you about an hour to get to where you were. It was faster
Okay.
going down because it's gravity assisted.
Yeah, so
Okay,
go on,
do you
right.
want to take it in turns and we'll go up?
What I will say, it isn't very labor intensive because of how well the mechanism is made. It's just
Oh.
it takes a while.
Okay, well, if it gets us up quicker.
Like you're not really super sore. Like Max wasn't very like sore after he was Kiva. Like it just took ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like you were saying, if a lot of us do it, so
Yeah, we'll definitely go faster. You could probably. I'll
Um,
need a group strength check. But
Okay.
I'm
yeah.
willing to help.
yeah, so
Sure.
if all 5 of you want to roll strength because you take turns to do it. See how you get on. Just
Oh, that's
don't
a
roll
19.
once. Nice.
Whew.
Oh, 7.
16 or 16.
Max and Lara.
Sorry, I couldn't read. Oh, 6.
Good. That's 3 successes over 2 fails. So yeah, it takes about. Previously would have taken you an hour. This time it takes you about 40 minutes. You've shaved 20 minutes off the total time with the assistance. As you begin to draw near to where you were previously, you hear once again reverberating through the cavern a cacophonous roar. There, as the walls begin to shake, shrapnel does begin to rain from the sides of the elevator, but nothing that would really hurt you. Just the odd loose rock there. As
Can we
are
see
going-
how far away, like how far away
You
the
can
end
start
is?
to see a reddish glow as you approach, and it starts to get hot.
Okay, so maybe we should slow down. Or is
Yep.
this making a lot of noise? Is it a
Oh yeah,
Okay, well then there's no point really. Is
Yeah.
there?
How close is it to the walls around us at this stage?
you couldn't fit your arm.
Okay. Oh, you couldn't figure out. Good. Okay.
Yeah, like you couldn't fall off the elevator at this stage. No,
We'll
Okay.
try and
you could
like.
get. You could probably, if you were really unlucky, get wedged. But
Yeah.
I'm squished.
you'd have need to have been
Pancake.
hit pretty hard.
Could I suggest maybe we could go nice when we get near the top that we could leave maybe 3 or 4 foot as a bit of cover.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could certainly try. I mean, it depends if the elevator locks into place.
Okay, fair enough.
Because if you stop, it does start to slowly wind itself down.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay.
Back down.
So, I'm gonna move you over onto the map and then
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
see what you see.
Oh, someone's left the immersion on.
Yeah.
No.
This is fine.
What is the where?
Yeah, there's that guy.
Where is the what?
Where are we?
Why is it only
Oh,
Lara?
there we are.
Oh, there we are. And he can go away.
Everybody's hiding behind me. Don't do that.
You can feel free to rearrange yourselves as you wish.
Okay, we'll probably be at the moment.
You are a bit further than this off. You're a bit further off as you kind of come up into this cavern, like the smaller cave cavern. So you would be off the map slightly. Before you can see stretching out across the expanse of what you can clearly tell and feel is lava. Obviously, this tunnel has come up through a vein of maybe the part of a magma chamber for one of the volcanoes in the mountain range. You see this bridge made out of melted metal arcing over in the distance, upon which they haven't seen you yet, but you notice a number of kobolds milling back and forth. After a moment, as you kind of all begin to disembark, once again you hear that cacophonous roar vibrating your bodies as... Well, I mean, it's unmistakable. You've all heard a dragon roar in the past as it's flown overhead. You hear it, dragon.
Oh, that just gave me real shivers.
Can we hear these guys talking?
Oh, yeah, the kobolds are just kind of talking about random shit. Like, one of them's threatening to push one of the weaker looking ones into the lava. He's kind of screaming about it. Another one has a hive of bees that he's occasionally prodding.
no.
But he has like a cork stopper in the exit, so he's just prodding it with a stick to make them angrier.
Not the bees!
Right. Can I do something?
Work away,
You can
Connie.
certainly try.
Oh, God.
Hold on, just let me move here. Down there.
I will say this is as you're starting to come onto the thing. If you want to give me a group stealth roll first as you start to come out of the cave.
Belt.
It is bright, but there is also a lot of smoke in the air. So, I'll give I won't give
Okay.
advantage,
Oh.
but it's not a huge DC.
Oh no.
My rolls are just. I'm gonna
Oh,
refresh.
17. I don't want to be seen.
3 17s. That's a group style check, so 3 successes over 2 failures. You are okay.
Nice.
And no one's noticed you yet. Paddy, what is it that you want to do? I think I know, but like, describe it for the class, please.
Yeah. So he's just gonna. Well, you might be right. I'm going to take a large breath and just puff and puff like the wolf in the stories of our youth, and I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind.
Okay.
What
What were you aiming at?
At a very slight angle. There's not much of an angle to be got there, really, but I'll do my best. Gust of Wind. Here we go. It is 60 feet long and 10 feet wide. Let's see what we get here.
Okay, and what size? So?
Beam, sorry. It is
Dex, isn't
each creature's has
Strength,
turn.
okay. You're not very strong, so I'm just going to roll these.
15. No,
1 pass. 1 fail. 2 fails.
60.
3 fails.
I gotta get a better angle.
So wait, so you're getting this guy who's succeeded, this guy who's failed,
Oh.
failed. So it's getting all 5 of these guys here, is it?
Trying to get probably what was it 10 feet wide. So
Yeah,
sorry.
you'll get all of those. So there's one more
Go.
roll I need to do to see what he gets. The last Dragon Shield. That's a nat 20, so he's fine.
Those 4. I suppose.
So yeah, just for that, they're all okay. This guy's fine. These guys are all going to get blasted. How far back do they get blasted?
It is 15 feet.
Okay, give me 2 seconds here. I'm just going to change the music as you have now started a combat.
In that direction. So hopefully, might get 1 or 2.
You're going to get some of them.
2 anyways, maybe.
Okay, so this guy immediately blasted off the side into the lava. He's going to take damage.
favorite thing to do in D&D, by the way.
This guy is going to get blasted off, but he is going to land on the rocks here. The range wasn't enough. This guy saved. This guy is blasted back, but it's 15 feet. He's going to go into this kobold, so I'm going to say that doesn't knock him over. This guy, the angle you were kind of putting at, it did clip this guy, but it's pushing at this angle, so it's going to go 5 and 15. He's here. He's near the edge. And that's what I would say for those guys. This guy is dead as fuck, so I'll just get him off the map. No sense in having him.
Cool. And then
Yeah.
yeah.
The last guy saved.
And that's that's concentration, so that stays up, and
Yep.
then double movement for normal movement, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain. Okay, so I'm just going to start rolling some initiatives here. Give me 1 sec. I thought I'd already done this pre-stream, but obviously I've reset the turn order in the meantime. I thought I was being very clever. The Dragon Shield. Okay.
Oh.
Normal kobolds. And let's go bold. And then last but not least, the not so secret for later.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
Is the secret a dragon?
I mean, he's not on the map yet, but yeah, you've heard him roar.
Good.
What was he in the turn order?
On a row with his misses.
Okay. So, we're going to sort descending. Up first is the Kobold Dragon Shield. So, remind me on that there. Is there a... at the start of his turn, does he need to make the save again?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll that. It's an 8, so he fails. He's pushed back 15 feet, so it's 5, 10, 15 to here. So he is pushed back, but he's not pushed back off the bridge. He is going to chuck a spear. Wait. Yep, he's going to chuck a spear. It's 21 to hit, buddy.
Yeah. Is there any way I could argue disadvantage through the wind?
Give me a luck check. D20, and you pick odds or evens.
I'll go with odds is a success.
Yep.
Oh no! 12.
Okay, so I was gonna hit. Give me 1 second here. It's 4 points piercing damage as the spear embeds itself into your shoulder, and you just feel it like the metal's heated. Obviously, you think he might have been dipping it into the lava or pressing it against the rocks before this, as it burns as it goes in, almost cauterizing the wound. But that's not really what you want when the spear is sliding into you. It's kind of sealing around it. Arthur, you are up.
I just
Yeah,
just
go.
sorry. I'll do a concentration save.
You will,
on
yeah. Now it's DC 10.
But no, hold on. What do I do that on? Constitution, is it?
Constitution, yes.
And I have advantage because I have Warcaster. 18. Yes.
Nice. Your
Right.
wind stays up. You can continue farting at the kobolds. That is what you do. So Arthur, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to Eldritch Blast these two boyos. That should
Yep.
knock them down into the lava
Should.
from this angle. So,
Well, it'll knock. Not really.
well,
actually,
no.
But it misses.
Well, so yeah, that's not gonna.
That's this one, is it?
That's the first one, yeah.
Yep. What about the second one?
18. I
18
assume
hits.
that hit.
I will say with the second one, you will knock back, and it'll go there. I'm gonna give him a saving throw as the thing is half lava, half rock.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Dex is +2. Roll. It's a nat 1. As he
What?
plunges into the lava and is dead as fuck. The might
Does the
resistant
4
fire.
damage help?
I mean, he's just dead as fuck.
Yeah.
You don't even get time to see what the Eldritch Blast did to him, as like he's immediately engulfed in like flame as he's pulled down under, and like a scorching quicksand like effect. He is done. Kiva, you are up.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna move.
Oh, sorry, you
I'm gonna-
yeah, you have your bonus action.
Yeah, bonus
sorry.
action, so I'm going to. John, I'm going to dash closer. Does the Paddy's thing affect me in any way?
It's difficult terrain moving into it. It has no impact running behind because you don't have sails.
Okay. So yeah,
It doesn't
Fair.
give you a tailwind.
perfect. I'm going to go there.
Yep.
Stab this guy next, and that is my go.
Dragon Shield's going to use his Polar Master feature. He's going to lash out at you. 21 to hit.
That hits.
5 points piercing.
Great.
These aren't normal Cobalt Dragon Shields. Sorry, I did beef them up a bit. Buddy, you're up.
Is it me or yeah,
Right.
definitely me.
But yeah, because
Yeah.
you initiated combat with a round. Like you got the surprise condition essentially with that because you rolled well on yourself. Wasn't
Yeah,
gonna
but
give you a
I'm
full...
before Buddy.
Oh, right. Sorry, that's my
Yeah.
bad. Okay. Sorry, I was
Okay.
skipping through
No
because
worries.
I already went to you.
So the wind doesn't affect us. So it'll be you.
Well, it will if you're running into it, but like if you're running against the wind, it will. If you're
Or
So
if
if
you're
I'm
in it.
running up to this dude, I'm alright.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to him and hit him with my glaive. Well, try and
You
hit him with my
can
glaive.
certainly
See if
try.
it rolls shite.
Ace. Ooh.
11.
No, unfortunately, clangs off his
Um,
shield.
Second one.
Kobolding and nobold.
That's a 21
hits.
For 13 slashing.
He will take it, but he is mostly okay from that.
And can I have a prone check, please?
That's a
Or
strength, isn't it?
topple, sorry, topple. Constitution saving throw.
Doesn't make sense to me, but okay. 17.
He passes, so he's not knocked over. And then I'm going to use my stunning strike.
Yep, it's another con save.
18.
Hits for 5 bludgeoning. He gets a 4 in his con save. So he's stunned.
knocked. No, he's stunned is when I use stunning strike. I wasn't using stunning strike.
You said you were using Sonic Strike.
No, I said I was using I didn't say topple. I meant to say topple. I can't remember what I said, but
Yeah, you said topple, and then when you said after, you said you were on do stunning strike as well.
no, unarmed strike.
Oh, okay, sorry, I misheard you. Well, yeah.
No,
then
you're grand.
-5 hits.
Yep. And yeah, I can use topple on that as well, but
Yep. I'll take
its
the same
EC is
roll.
lower, I think.
I'll take the same roll for the con because it's the same thing, and it'll be 4, so he falls prone.
Okay, cool. So whoever hits him next, and that's me. I've used all my movement and everything.
Yeah. Okay,
Lovely.
buddy, you're up.
But he's having Griffin 5, 10, he's jogging along here 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and he's just going to bonus action redirect this. And he's having a great old time, he's having a good old laugh. The things are finally working out, his wind is finally blowing the baddies away.
That's
And
a 3 and a 16. So the dragon shield's going to save, but the other kobold is not. He's going to be blown back 15 feet.
yo,
5, 10, 15. So he lands down there, but as far as you know, he has no way of getting back up because the serrations on the edge of this bridge. So he is stuck down there for now, as with this guy.
nice.
Is
That's
that every
me.
turn? Do you have a bonus action?
No, that was my bonus action, but I'm not doing anything else.
Okay. Lara.
She is going to take a slightly different approach, and she will go to the corner of the bridge here, and she is going to take out her little crossbow thing, her light crossbow, and aim it for that guy there, because she's
Which
leaning
guy?
down. The one, oh sorry, I thought it
The one
was
that's surrounded?
yeah, that guy.
Yeah, rolled it. His
Um,
AC is, let me just double check again. 15.
16.
It's
Yay.
actually, I hate to do that. He's prone, so you would have disadvantage.
That is absolutely fair. Let's roll again. Let's see. Oh, let's do it again. Oh, everything's gone messing.
Dave is bribing Kate with squashies. We'd love to see it.
Disadvantage. Submit.
I'm upstairs to eat.
Still a 15.
It hits, so yeah, roll your damage. Do you want to take the 7 damage from the first
I'll
one?
take the 7. Yeah, that's already
Yep.
there.
He'll take the 7 points of damage there as the crossbow bolt kind of thunks in between two of the cracks in his armor plating. He lets out a squelch, like a gurgly scream as it's kind of near his neck. He definitely severed a blood vessel. Still alive, but for how much longer, who knows?
Sorry.
He's trying to kill you, don't be.
And
Max,
she's gonna just move over there. There we go.
are up then, if that's the case. You might be muted.
So, Max has been a little quiet because everything hurts. He's been through a lot these last few days.
You did get the shit kicked out of you last session.
Yes, indeed. So, he's going to go and move to here, sort of squeeze himself in here. Excuse me. And
Step on Queeba's toe.
it's not gonna rage
Brave choice.
because I think between everyone doing what they're doing, these things are going to go down pretty easily.
Yeah.
Maybe. And he can hold it. Yeah, he'll hold on to it for a bit. He is going to take a swing at this guy who's teetering on the edge.
Go for it.
Who is?
He's prone, so you have advantage.
Is he edging or is he being edged? That's the question.
Neither. He is like slumped up against the side of the bridge.
That's
It's-
24 to hit.
24 points of blunt force. No, 24 points. 10 points of blunt force
10.
trauma, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
10 points.
It's a solid whack. He is
can
looking very worse
he-
for fire.
If I was to apply the push feature to the weapon, will that push him, or is there an actual like edge?
I'd say because he's prone, no.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's like, so from what Keeva's done, she's like hit him in the solar plexus and he's crumpled. against the ledge of the bridge. So, like, even if you pushed him, you'd be pushing him into the side of the bridge. It's not going to give way.
Yeah, that's
It's
fair.
a soft-
That's fair.
Like, this bridge, I will say, you're not taking damage from it, but it's uncomfortably hot. It's a big metal
Especially if
bridge
you
over a
don't-
chasm of lava.
Especially if you don't have any shoes on.
Yeah, Kiva. Oh, you got shoes. Well, makeshift shoes. But I made you roll for. So we'll see how that goes.
Second
shoes?
swing,
Yep.
because he can.
Still at advantage because he's still brown. Oh,
Yeah, 27.
Yeah, it's a 19 to hit. Well, natural 19 for 27, yeah.
That would be 11
How do you want to do this?
damage. Another swing just kind of smacks his head into the side of this bridge and
Yeah, so
kind of
you kind of hit him with,
squishes. Yeah, he kind of hear it a little bit.
yeah, so you kind of hit him with an underhanded swing on the rebound of that. It cracks him upside the jaw, crushes into his head, and his head lands back on one of these metallic spikes that are sticking out of the side of the bridge. He is decimated.
Go on, you two. Stop fucking around.
Yeah.
How far did I move? Was it about 20, 25 feet? About here.
Yeah, 25 feet.
Yeah, it was 25. So I've got 5, 10, 15. Hold on, maths is failing me.
You have 40 feet.
That's
of
about
movement, I
right.
believe.
40
You're right.
feet.
Yeah, see.
That's
there,
about
yeah,
right.
You're good. You can get
Yeah.
up the buddy.
I'm gonna, start
Right.
moving down the bridge.
Great placement. Kobold is up next. He is down here, and he's taken. Actually, let me roll this. He's taken 2 points of damage from the fall. So he bumped his head. He's not very happy. Both of them have actually, and he's gonna make an attempt at climbing. He's gonna fail at climbing with a nat 1, and then he just kind of sits there and looks angry. So the other one does much the same. So he also takes 2 points, and he's going to succeed on a nat 20, and he's going to clamber his way up to here. But that is his action. He sees Max and Buddy and kind of lets out a yelp, and contemplates jumping back off. He holds his ground. Up next is the Inventor, which Arthur would know means bad news
Oh.
usually. 15, 20. 25. The bees. 4. Yep. Wasp nest in a bag. So, within 20 feet of it,
No.
Max, you are going to get hit with a swarm of insects, wasps. They're actually wasps, which is worse again. As this thing kind of lands in the space beside yourself and Paddy.
At least it's not Arthur this time.
Yeah, Arthur got fucked up by them last time because he got hit by 2 of them, which is really, really probably one of my favorite moments as a GM because it was really funny. But this thing
Thanks.
lands. It was kind of funny. Just the bees chasing you was hilarious. So the bees kind of land here. They go act on his turn order, so they get to go immediately. They're gonna. Someone has full HP. They're gonna make a bite attack. Does 22 hit you?
Just about.
You take 10 points of piercing damage. As the full swarm starts to sting you at once. Is Max allergic to bees?
It's. I wouldn't say no.
Okay, well, good, because if you had said yes, I might have given you inspiration for good roleplay, but like you would have been in a lot more trouble.
I suspect. I suspect not. He's
Oh,
spent
okay.
enough time in the wilderness and the like. He's
He'd
been
know.
stuck.
He'd know by now if he was.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Okay, yeah, so you're fine. But that is their inventor's turn. So top of the turn order, the dragon shield's gonna go. Actually, sorry. Yes, the dragon shield is gonna go. It's this one here that is in the thing, so he has to make a strength save. So he's a +2 on these. 18, I believe that saves, Paddy.
That is a save yet.
Yep. So he's gonna force his way through the wind, kind of using his shield to block it, which is actually probably doing him more of a disservice because bigger surface area, but he's not smart. And he is gonna then drop the shield. And he's gonna go in with a spear two-handed against yourself. That's a 7, which misses. He does a multi-attack, so he's gonna go again. It's 20.
That's a hit.
And a nat 4 on the other side of both of them. And actually, he would have gotten pack tactics, so he would have had advantage, but I'm just going to say, because I already rolled with advantage, that's fine. He'd take 4 points piercing.
Oh, and I better
Now.
do me save. Hold on. Oh, that's the spell gone.
Spell gone.
Good way.
Now, as the kobold holds his spear back out from you, the bridge trembles as lava begins to spray up onto it there. Your vision kind of obscured by this plume of smoke and smog that emanates out from it as you see a massive red form dive out of the lava. As we're going to bring him to the forefront.
Jeez. Firework just went off and scared the crap out of me.
Great timing. As before you stands a large red dragon. Now, what's different from the token is across his left shoulder and the likes there's a purple crystalline structure that is protruding from his shoulder. His eyes, instead of the fiery red that you'd come to see from red dragons that you may have seen in images in the past, or even the dragon hatchling that you had with you briefly, is this blistering purple color as veins that can be seen under his scales also match this as they flow throughout his body. The dragon regards you all, and I'm just going to see what his breath weapon lines up with. Is it a line or a cone? It's a 30-foot cone.
Was it our baby?
Nope.
Does he remember us?
Oh, he looks very different. So, in my world, I don't like the chromatic and metallic dragon thing. I do just dragons, and there's Tiamatic dragons, which are more feral looking. This one will be on the more feral looking side. So he's going to use his breath weapon on. He's going to get the kobolds, Buddy and Paddy, because he does not give two fucks about these kobolds.
Wow. Typical line manager.
Can I get a DC 17 dexterity saving throw, please? That's not the actual damage, don't worry about it. I've actually nerfed him, I just forgot to adjust it on the sheet.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
not
going to use
nerfed
a
him, but I
boon.
adjusted it.
Definitely using a boon.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh, I got 4 as well.
Yeah, so you're saved. Max, if you want to give me... Your danger sense will kick in as well. Okay, yeah, 20 you save, but you will
20
take
each
half of
side.
this. So... 11 plus 16, 19, 20, 23 points of fire damage down to 11 for both of you.
Okay.
As he lets off his breath weapon, that is the only thing he can do. The kobolds are going to make their saving throws. They do get resistance. That's a nat 1. That's a 10. That's a 3. They all fail. They're going to take the 23. So the inventor is incinerated. So is the bugs. They don't get a save. And he is. The dragon shield is resistant, so he will only take 11. This one is dead, regardless of if it's saved or not, because he has fuck all hit points. Swarm of bugs also is incinerated before they can do any more damage to Max. Arthur. Actually, sorry, can I get all of you that is within 60 feet of this dragon, which I believe is everybody, except for maybe Alara. No, Alara is. All of you to make a wisdom saving throw, please, against the sphere effect.
I thought I was being good being up there.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no.
Okay, so Buddy, you save. Max, you fail. Kiva, you fail. Alara, you fail.
Would a
Arthur.
boon help?
In your case, a boon would help. You need a 15.
Okay, I will use my boon then and hope against hope. Probably gonna roll a 1. What do we bet?
We've no inspirations in a pot, do
Oh,
Fuck's sake!
You don't have inspiration.
No, we've none. Unfortunately.
Unless chat wants to be nice to us.
we? Hey, yeah, chat. You want to be nice to me specifically?
As you guys witness this, like his like toothy maw, to use a map mercerism, open, and this scorching heat bellow forward, incinerating some of his own subordinates without any care in the world. With this, and this fire, once again, it's that tainted purple color, that scorches through them. All of you that have failed to save, which is everyone but Buddy, are now afraid of the dragon. The fear condition: you cannot move towards this creature until you save. You can make the save at the start of all of your turns. If you take damage, all you rule fear that you take damage, I give you a saving throw as well. You can't move towards the creature. Any attacks against the creature are at disadvantage. Now, that is its turn, so we're going to move on to Arthur in the initiative.
Okay. So I can...
Arthur, I will say on a nat 1, you are especially scared shitless. You've seen dragons before. They're not uncommon in Andromedus.
Yeah.
But seeing this thing just dive forth out of the lava and just decimate it, like what 2 kobolds he got there, and the swarm like that with no wheels, like it looked effortless.
Yeah.
It's probably the most terrifying thing you have ever seen.
Okay.
We'll
I'm
let you
going
make your
to-
wisdom save as well. Start your turn.
Yeah. So I'm gonna always, as in, see if I get rid of the fear condition.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that does 10.
Need a 15, unfortunately.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is focus on the targets I can hit.
Yep. Well, I mean, you can hit
Uh,
the dragon. It's just at
It's
disadvantage.
good at disadvantage, but like, yeah, in Archer's head, I'm gonna focus on things I can't hit, who aren't scaring the shit out of me. I'm gonna shoot this boyo and this boyo.
Eldritch Blast, is it?
Eldritch blasts.
Okay. Yeah, roll to hit.
Yeah. First is a 12.
You dropped your shield, so that will hit.
Lovely. And the second is a 10.
Unfortunately, you needed a 12.
Okay.
So, do
Yeah,
you
I'm
roll your
gonna-
damage?
Yep. What was I doing? Sorry, damn. That's
5 points of
5.
force. It's a decent
Yeah.
enough hit. So, as before, when you raise your hand and cast this Eldritch Blast, you feel what is now known to the party as Azog's power channel through you. Your hand kind of twists and warps, growing talons briefly as black marks stretch up it as you reach out. And your Eldritch Blast, they don't take the form of a bolt of energy. They're just pure kinetic rippling energy through the air. It's invisible.
Yeah.
I mean, they can trace where it comes from because they can kind of feel the trajectory, but it just slices this guy across the chest. It hurts, but he's up.
Perfect. What can I do? I am going to move back.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to here. And that's my go.
Good shit. Kiva, you're up. You're frightened. You can't move towards the dragon. What are you doing? Make your save
doing
first.
the wisdom save, is it?
Yeah. Also, if you're a monk and you have stillness of mind, I don't know if you would have that level, that'll also clear it.
I don't think I have that. No.
Do you want to just
I
double
don't see
check?
it there.
Okay, unfortunately,
Yeah, I'm
you
having a
failed
look
your
at it.
save.
I don't see it there yet.
Let
Max
me just double
got
check that.
1d4 healing there, just in case you miss it. Be pie. Increase defense. Hmm,
7th level, unfortunately.
I am. Okie doke. So I will. I can't move towards it, but can I can I move to like there so that I can try and shoot this guy here?
You can, yep.
Okay, and I'll try and shoot him.
He's still alive.
I presume I can't move towards him either.
No, it's in the same direction as the dragon, unfortunately.
Grand. Cool.
I will
Just
also
checking.
say, for the purposes of this battle, I will say all d4s given from chat will do the maximum amount of healing.
Oh no. He's trying to kill us, guys.
Okay.
So Max, you want to add an extra 3 there?
Yeah, it's just 3.
Yeah, so I'll try and hit that guy with my short bow. Which is 28.
10 points of damage will nearly do it, but you don't quite get the kill.
Okey-doke.
Do you have a second attack?
Yeah, I have that with the short bow as well, do I?
It's all attack. You have the extra attack feature, so yeah.
Okay, I'm still figuring out. No.
You just need your like you still need to spend your bonus action. You can only spend it on doing your melee attacks, though.
Yeah.
21 to hit for 8 will do it. How do you want to finish this kobold off?
Just want the bolt to go through. The first ones have gone through one eye, and the other one to go through the second eye, and he just falls.
Yeah, just and he
Dramatic.
just tumbles backwards. He's not near enough to the edge of the bridge to fall off, so he just crumples. Cormac, currently Max is on 17 and Buddy's on 20. They're quite low. And as you can see here, this guy is about to bear down on them. So, Buddy, you're up.
Yep.
You're the only one who saved this. You've seen dragons before. In fact, during the war, you've seen mounted combat from the dragons. Not from yourself, but above the battlefields. So, the mere sight of a dragon isn't that scary to you. Like, it's still terrifying. But you've managed to keep your composure.
For now.
For now.
Okay. He's come out of the lava.
I mean, you know what you got your burns from.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Okay. So what I'm going to do is.
In fact, if you want to give me a history check
Yes, I
as
will.
you stare this dragon down.
Oh. Oh, 18.
You recognize this dragon.
Oh, really?
This dragon was once a mounted combatant. Well, partnered with one of the Templars of Tempest that sided with Azog during the war. You recognize the horn that has been cleaved off, or one of the members of your party in that woods on that fateful day brought up the blade and swung through it. It was a much smaller dragon back then.
Okay.
This fight just became personal.
It certainly did. So a couple of questions before I decide what to do. The height of the bridge above the lava is about what?
It's about 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay.
The dragon seems to be completely fine in the lava, by the way. It's not taking any damage, just so you're aware.
Yeah.
Love that.
It's a fire dragon. It's fucking fully immune to fire damage. I'm not even going to ask for checks for that. That's just common knowledge.
If I was to cast Tidal Wave, would it harden the lava around its legs or anything like that?
Ooh, I'll go first. Cast the spell, and I'll get a luck check from you.
Okay, I will. Here we go. Tidal Wave. So Buddy just kind of spits into the air and flicks it onwards with his fingers, and as it spreads out, it just multiplies and turns into just a huge tidal wave coming out from Buddy.
Now, what I'll say, I'll get the luck check for you now before we roll the dexterity save.
Okay. So what are we rolling here? What's the
D20?
D20?
D20, odds or evens, your choice. I will say, on the bad luck check, the heat in here evaporates the water.
Okay. I would say odds is a good result for me.
Okay?
12.
Unfortunately, as you do now, I will say it's still going to hit them, but it's not
Can
going
I-
to get to harden.
I can't use a bin on that.
You can't, unfortunately. No, it's essentially a coin flip without flipping a coin.
I know.
I think there are plugins for Roll20 to actually add coin flips, but I don't know how to do them. So, so you do that, and as the water now, it's still going to hit. He's still going to have to make a save, but it is going to evaporate around him instead of hardening the thing. There's just too much lava and not enough water,
Fair.
essentially. So he's going to make his dexterity saving throw. It's not great at dex. He gets a 5, so he's going to take the damage. Now he is immune to the prone condition.
Oh, okay.
So, oh no, he's not actually. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong thing. So he is knocked prone. So, what that means, however, is he's knocked back into the lava and he vanishes from sight. as it's quite a deep flow of lava. But he will take the 16 points of bludgeoning damage as far as you're aware.
Okay.
So,
Uh,
vanish him
grand,
off the GM there. Back to the GM there.
And then let me see who we got. Max is beside me, so I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna touch Max's.
Sorry, I thought I heard the mouse. I don't.
All right, I'm gonna touch Max's hand, and I'm just gonna say, "Springtime is heal time," and heal him 1d4 plus.
That's a level. That's a second level spell in one turn.
Oh, sorry,
Which is not
Carrick. I keep
possible.
forgetting that.
No, you're
Sorry.
grand. It's Baldur's Gate allows it, whereas actual D&D doesn't.
Sorry, that's the bonus. I may remove that. Apologies for that.
No,
in
you're
that
perfectly
case,
fine.
For
I'm going to
healing
make
from
5.
Cormac is in the thing as well.
10,
Yeah.
15, 20.
So
25.
Cormac just cheered 100 bits for Max. So Max, you'll get the full 4. Mandy in chat, if you want to say who you're giving your healing to, there, really appreciate it. We have the best fans.
And I've just moved,
Best
so
community.
I moved while keeping at least 10 feet away from that other oak that's still there.
The one that's down there is too far down to catch you.
Oh yeah, the other one on the bridge there that's still alive seems to be.
Oh, he's
still
dead. Sorry, I actually meant to.
Yeah.
Skidoop.
Cool. Well, in that case,
And Kiva, you got a boon from Andy.
yeah, a little extra square there.
Ooh.
There we go.
So, Alara, it is your turn. Now, you are scared shitless. You just saw this dragon, and I will say that you're getting a call back yourself to that nightmare you had a few weeks back, where you were in that tower surrounded by sigils of the cult with a big red dragon curled around the throne.
Yeah, that does not bode well for her. Does she have to do the wisdom now?
She
because
does, yeah.
he's gone
Max.
out of sight.
I think they're saying you get the other D4. Yeah, it's out of sight, so you can still save.
Okay.
Now, you're still affected by the fear condition until you save. It's just it's currently out of sight, so
21.
you can't. You save. You're fine. You shake it
Okay.
off.
Shake it off, and there's only one little koboldy left.
He's on the ground down there, kind of just hop. Do you know? You ever see the video of raccoons hopping for like the door handle?
Yeah,
It's pretty much that.
that's fair. But she'll walk over to the side to see if she can see him. Would
Yeah,
she
he's
be
just
able
like
to see him?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can see him. He's just like hopping, trying to reach
Shoot.
the edge, and he just can't.
She will, unfortunately. She's had enough right now. I think she might have changed a tune right now.
Kiva, get ready to update the counter.
But we'll see. I don't know.
I mean, if you hit this guy, he's pretty much dead.
Oh, okay. We do. I suppose they might be immune to that one.
Yeah, if it's
Oh.
fire damage, you fought kobolds before, you know he's not immune.
Oh, he's not.
The dragon shields, the big ones with the shields, seem to have resistance, but the standard kobolds don't.
Okay, so she's not going to waste that then. So we will just do teeny, 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 tiny.
Hits.
7.
As you do his max hit points of damage to this guy in one shot, how badly do you fuck this kobold up?
She's not doing this with. Well, she did do this with intention. I'm not gonna lie. She's just like, probably with the fear of seeing the other dragon, she just wants it all to just burn and turn to ash as quick as possible. Just like a cartoon, the old style.
Yeah, just like
Cartoons.
yeah,
Just his skeleton standing there going.
exactly.
What?
Yeah, the skeleton is still reaching up towards the thing as the flesh burns off it, and then it eventually just topples over as the ground shakes. Chat, for anyone who's not aware, Alara was a pacifist at the start of this campaign, refused to kill anyone. This has recently changed, and we're keeping track. At least for this arc of the campaign.
Yeah, for this one, because like she's been underground. It's very stressful. There's a dragon. Can I ask though, with her draconic bloodline and stuff, would she know much about any weaknesses? No, fair.
Give me a history check, but
Oh no.
you'll kind of know.
Oh no, I was just
No, give me a history check. And, like if there is anything, I'll let you know. But like, yeah. It'll be more generic stuff, to be honest, because
Yeah.
it's a red dragon. A lot of people know a
No,
lot about them.
6. That's fair.
I'll give it to you anyways. You know they're immune to fire. Yeah, they can breathe fire. They attack. Dragons generally attack with their bite and their claws.
Disappear in fire.
Oh, this one can swim in the lava, it seems. And I will give it to you just with your draconic bloodline. It's a 6, but it's a fucking big dragon. They're pretty hard to hit. Their AC is 18. Just because you have the bloodline, I'm going to be nice, and because I don't want to murder you all outright, so you can guess. Is that it for your turn?
That's it. She's staying. Oh no! Wait, hold on. She's gonna step back a bit.
Okay, Max, give me a wisdom save, please.
No, I'm not very good at wisdom. Anything.
Oh, that's a nat 1. You are getting more and more scared by the second.
Yeah. It just
Max.
Yeah.
You have also encountered dragons in the past.
Probably.
Not personally, but like from a distance. In your time in the Ember's Fist, you've seen entire platoons of mercenaries be wiped out by one pissed off dragon. Now they're usually a good bit bigger than this one, but you have substantially less fighters than the platoon right now.
Yeah, we do.
The dragon's not visible, so the fear effect isn't affecting your movement right now. What are you doing with the rest of your turn? All the kobolds are dead.
So, thank you for the healing. I have possibly the squishiest barbarian in the entire universe of Dungeons, Dragons, and anything.
I've been
beyond
telling him to
that.
start taking average. He doesn't listen.
I haven't leveled up in like 10 years.
That's not
What can
true.
I
You leveled
do?
up recently. And might again, depending on how this goes.
Having taken quite the beating getting to this point, I think, and based on the last known location of this dragon and the fear effect being somewhat involved, Max is going to backtrack, and it's kind of unlike him, but that big elevator that goes back down to the way we came in eventually sounds really, really good right now.
Sorry, I was muted. Fair enough.
There's no dragons there. I know
as far
that
as you know.
much. So, yes, and by doing so, I'm gonna hold an action just if something gets close, I can whack it or something.
Yeah.
Or
Fine.
something. As I'm kind of moving back over this bridge, I'm telling everyone that maybe this isn't the best way to go.
Okay, so up next. So you all feel the vibration in the ground. Can I get one of you to roll me a d6 first of all?
To do it.
They're the recharge. I'll do it here if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Can
I-
we do 6?
There we go.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, go on,
He
buddy.
doesn't recharge his breath weapon, but bursting forth in the fire, he is tied with Arthur in the initiative, and just because you guys can't actually currently do anything, I'm going to just pop him back onto the map as he bursts forth from the flames, and he's going to land on the bridge here. He's going to make a multi-attack.
Oh, Matt.
So, first up is a claw. It's a 27 to hit on Arthur.
That it doesn't hit. No.
You take 13 points of slashing damage as its claw rakes through you. And then I'm going to do its bite on Elara, as you're the closest. That's 18 plus 10, it's 28 to hit, which I believe hits.
Yeah.
You take 6, 7 plus. So you take 7 points of piercing damage, and then another 3 points of fire damage. So you take 10 points of damage altogether.
Oh.
No.
Okie dokie.
Okay, Arthur, you are up as you see
Is
this
it
thing burn.
within? Sorry, is it within my reach or not?
It's partially in that, so I'll give you an attack at disadvantage because you do have the fear condition.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's good. Got that as well. Because that's fun. 10.
Nah.
Swing and a miss.
You hit it. It just doesn't care.
That's worse.
So,
Um,
yeah, it bounces off the scales. Like it just shrugs it off. Arthur, you are up now. As it looms over you, this like purple crystal and its eyes pulsates slightly.
Okay. I'm gonna do my wisdom saving throw to see if I'm still under fear condition. That's 14. I'm going to use a boon.
You'll save.
Perfect. There's no point in rolling it. It's just gonna save. If I use my rapier, will I get advantage due to flanking?
Not flanking.
Not flanking. Okay.
Has to have something on the opposite side of you, unfortunately.
Could I move to like here? I can't really.
If you go to here, I'll give you flanking on max.
Yes, I'm going to move to there, staying in its range so that it doesn't hit me.
Yep.
And then I'm going to stab it with my rapier.
Okay, you're just lashing out at the dragon specifically, is it?
I am aiming for the sorry, I meant to say that. I am aiming for the crystal.
Okay, unfortunately, a 12 isn't going to hit it.
It'd be advantage, so 13. I assume 13 isn't going to hit it anyway.
The dragon's base AC is 18.
Okay, that's
And you've
annoying.
yet to hit the crystal.
Okay. Not
That's
much
as much of a
else.
hint that's as much of a hint as you're going to get off me with this.
Yeah, no. I'm assuming hit the crystal. Not much else I can do.
No.
You
have your bonus action. You can hide or disengage.
Go to
or dash and risk taking an attack, but it did half your hit points nearly in one. So.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna. There's no point hiding. There's nothing I can hide behind, so I'm just gonna stay there.
Yeah,
hopefully,
that's
it'll
fine.
give me a different tactic or a different target.
Kiva, have you saved from your fear yet, or are you still feared?
Fury.
Okay, give me a saving throw.
Save. Come home. 13.
I will say, as it's been multiple rounds at this stage, I'll give you advantage on this.
16?
Yep.
Okay.
You've had your time to kind of freak out and panic, so I'll be
Okay.
allowed to.
Talk to myself. Okay, well then she's gonna do okay with those and run straight up and try and hit it in the crystal with her glaive.
Okay, can you roll the hit, please?
Yup. 17.
Just misses.
So I'm gonna use my boon. So that's
Okay.
it. So that's
Yep.
13.
13 points of
Done.
slashing.
Get rid of my
Yep.
boon. It should.
You're aiming for the crystal, are you?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, it does a solid chunk of damage there.
And
The
gonna do
dragon lets out
again.
a deafening shriek as you impact into this purple glowing crystal on its side.
Nice.
Actually, sorry, you didn't roll your boon there. Would you mind rolling that actually? Because that would actually affect where you hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
Yep.
4.
Okay, yeah. Then you would. Yeah, I'll say you hit the crystal because I'll reveal it now. The crystal's AC is 20. So if you roll above a 20, you hit it at its vulnerable point. If you roll below a 20,
Wow.
you're
Really
just hitting the base dragon. It's a complicated boss fight. I pulled this from somewhere. Can't remember.
Can I? You have to say something straight beforehand.
No, it's on a hit. Now,
Okay,
it is
so
a
then
con
you-
save, so...
Yeah, con save. So will that be the same amount as my topple?
DC would be your wisdom. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Be proficiency. 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
Sorry. 8 plus my proficiency plus my wisdom. 8 and 6. 14.
Plus proficiency. So 14. Yeah. Okay. Has a +5 on these.
I'm going to take
Meets it. Beats it. It got a 9.
You got a 9.
Yeah. So it's 14 total because it's +5.
Ah, right, sorry, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Roll. Okay, second one.
You can
I'm
summon
gonna
strike
try-
on multiple things. You just need to expend key to do so.
Yeah, I've taken 1 key point off for that. And 24.
Hits.
And I'm going to this time have the strike carry a thunderous resonance target. Probably going to save anyway. DC 13 Constitution saving throw becomes deafened.
Yep. And yep, +5 again. So to save, it's 17.
Bugger. Well, 13 points anyway.
Yep.
Off the
Well,
monster.
As I said, once again, that's how a shriek as you impact into the crystal there.
Oh yeah,
rolled
'cause I got
higher.
24.
You did, yeah. So, buddy, it's now your turn to ask you if there's anything with a bonus action.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
put,
unarmed strike.
Strike. Okay, roll to hit.
25, 9
Hits.
points to the crystal.
I will say with the unarmed strike, it doesn't seem as effective.
Okay, cool. And that's me.
That's a hint there, I suppose, considering what the glaive is. Buddy, yeah, you're up.
so Buddy, after hearing Max's echoing retreat over the soughing and sighing of lava, sighs himself and turns around. Feels a little bit far away. He's going to cast Moonbeam on the dragon. He's going to go for...
Little known fact about dragons in D&D, a lot of people forget. Dragons are spellcasters.
Okay.
It's going to counterspell that.
Was going to say, and I am going to continue to say, I'm going to cast it at level 3.
Yep.
So let's see what happens.
He's going to counterspell.
Auto save, is it?
Yeah, unfortunately that's it. So I always run the Dragons of Spellcasters edition running because they are in lore. They have their magical creatures, so he is going to counterspell.
A counterspell is counterspell.
You can?
I will do that then.
Nice. Okay, buddy, drop your moonbeam.
Coolio.
Yes! It worked! Sorry.
It's a Constitution save anyways.
Yeah.
DC 15.
He's pretty good at these. So
for half. Do I get to roll anything to see if I hit the emerald or?
I will say because it's an AoE, it automatically will. Now, he does get in that 20, however.
Okay, so that's
Still
half
take
damage.
half damage. 9 plus 16 is 25, and it's hitting the crystal, so it'll still do full damage. So he's going to take 25 points,
Cool. And that's gonna.
and he's looking bloodied.
Right, so I still have a bit of movement. I'm going to keep that focused on him. I'll go 5,
Yep.
10, 15, 20. I'll just go to there. I'm still within range because it's 120 feet range.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to use the legendary reaction. Or not legendary reaction, legendary action. And he's going to take a bite at Arthur. So,
Yay.
where's the-
Dodge it, Arthur. Dodge it.
for some reason, his sheet doesn't want to work with rolling things, so I've just been rolling here. So I do apologize.
Oh.
Just got my d10s out.
I heard a roll and a 1 there.
It sounded very one-esque.
I haven't rolled yet. I'm just looking for dice. I'll just roll the dice. Fuck it. So
Double.
you get it's a 19 plus 10, so it's 29 to hit.
Oh, good hell.
Yeah.
So it's 4 plus 6, 10 plus a d6. Let's do 12 points of damage altogether to fire.
Oh.
Cool. It's
This is
okay.
it.
I have my backup parachute planned.
Yeah, I mean, look, you're doing okay so far. This could have gone much worse had he recharged. Yeah, that's ish for him. Yeah, on his legendary action. So, Alara, you're up.
She is going to be very, very, very pissed off that this thing is hurting her friends. So she is going to use her little
Alara
magic.
would like to rage.
Imagine. Oh no, I clicked the wrong button. How do I do this? Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Or was it what I meant to do? Can I not cast that higher?
Thank you, Dave.
Well, I was
What
gonna
level are you casting them?
I was gonna do it at level. Oh no, level 2.
Level 2 is 4 darts, so 4x4 is 16.
Yeah,
Yep, and I'm
Please.
assuming, are you where are you aiming at on this dragon?
at the purple crystal that everybody
Yep.
else seems to be going for, because she's like,
Perfect.
that's the place. Boom.
But that takes a huge chunk off it.
Oh.
That's it. You see the crystal cracks, and it lets out this extremely pained bellow. Is that it for your turn?
Can she sense anything coming out of this crystal that's cracked now?
Give me an Arcana check.
Sorry, I'm just nosy. I'm nosy
No,
in
go for it.
character form too.
You also got 4 healing from Dave. Full D4 isn't doing it. 22. You recognize this purple energy that's crackling out of the dragon is the exact same stuff that was affecting your mind earlier on in the dungeon. It's you've now come to the realization this dragon has been tainted by Shalgru'thar.
No! She'll shout it then. She'll shout it. He's been tainted! He's been what's messing with us! She won't move though, because he'll attack her. That's all good. All good for me.
Yep. He is going to take a second legendary action here. As you hurt him badly. That is
You
a
hurt
claw-
my friend first.
That's a claw attack, so it's a d20 plus 10.
Oh.
That is 28. He's
Yeah.
rolling well. That's 2d6 plus, actually 3d6. 12 points of damage.
Oh, okay. Good night. No. not
You're
yet.
still up.
Not yeah, just about.
Max, you were running away last we checked. Another 4 from Dave.
Lara got 4, yeah.
Dave,
Thank you.
Dave is spending the mortgage to keep you alive.
Best friend.
Keep us alive, Dave.
You do it.
Now I know how he feels when Kate's in chat. So, Max, what are you up to?
So that was
You have
a
seen this
10
dragon.
on my wisdom save.
Still a fail, but I will say you did see him let out a massive. And actually, I'm giving people advantage due to the amount of times they've
Okay.
been scared. So,
Roll it again. Come on. 12.
Fortunately, you're still scared. Now, I will say you have noticed it's looking bad now, as you kind of like scaredly look over your shoulder back at it. There's blood starting to gush out from below the crystal. There's energy leaking out of it and sparking, and it kind of flinches every time it sparks.
Okay, gushing blood.
You can still hit it where you are. You're just at disadvantage,
Yeah.
and you do have the ability to balance that out.
So was that? Do I have?
I'm just saying, if you go reckless, you can make a flat roll.
It's a flat roll. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm not. I'm still
Still running?
a little bit scared. I'm gonna scare rage.
Okay.
I'm scared, but I'm scared angry.
Day before HP for
Scangry.
Arthur. Thank you,
You're
Dave.
annoyed that you're scared.
Yes.
Actually, as you enter a rage, give me another wisdom save.
Okay.
Once again with advantage.
Get the right button. 18.
18, you save.
Oh, he's back, baby.
As you snap and that emotion riles up there, it's just something in your mind just clears. You forget what being scared is.
Here he comes, maybe. I'm going to move in a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Because this was... What was I thinking?
Well, first of all, give me your
Lift.
give me your rage D4.
Yes, because that's important. Because that will determine a 3, and I
I think
need the
it's a fire
sheet
one.
because I don't know what it is.
I don't know either. I had it written down somewhere. Can't find it.
3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's a. If you get hit by. Okay, that's
that
the
the moist
water
one?
effect.
Oh, that's pretty useful.
Water effect. So, yes,
Start crying.
I start crying. But these aren't tears of fears.
Tears for Fears, yeah. Everybody
These
wants to rule the
are
world, including distraction.
tears of angry, not fear anymore.
Jubilee
going
says
to-
Scangry sounds like something you need a cream from the doctor for, and maybe a course of antibiotics if it doesn't clear up. Max might need a course of antibiotics after being down underground, covered in this many wounds.
Yes, it's been a while since I've seen some daylight.
And unfortunately, the resident cleric has plummeted to its death, so
Yeah, bloody useless, aren't they?
nobody's there to prescribe him.
Right, I am going to.
And he didn't even find his body to loot his prescription pad.
Right, I'm going to reckless this one.
Yep, rolled it.
I'm
With advantage.
going to see if I hit first. That
You do have his
No.
goggles.
I don't hit that one.
Well,
I-
no, 12 does not hit.
Do have inspiration.
Actually, yeah, no. I would say you don't actually need to go reckless because you have flanking.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Just because
Still gonna hit.
Yeah, it still doesn't hit, but just so he doesn't get advantage on you.
Yeah. I am no. I'm going to save inspiration for something very important.
Make your
But
saving throws.
I'm going to do a second swing because I can.
Yep.
Because it's on my sheet that I can do that.
Thank you, Dave, for another D4 for Alara.
25.
Hits the crystal as well.
Best
Right.
friends,
That's
thank
kind
you
of
so
what I
much.
was. That was the idea of
Yep.
just try to do
And that's
something with
bludgeoning
it.
damage as well, so
Gonna make that a distracting strike
drop
with
that in the
my
chat.
maneuver.
Your creature
So basically, the next.
You can
to
add that to your
attack
damage
roll.
as well.
Yeah, I can add that to my damage.
D6,
And the
I
next
think?
roll, it is a d6. Next roll against it, that isn't me, has advantage.
Go for it.
And it's going to be that damage. 30
That's-
plus 2
Yeah,
for rage,
yeah.
plus. Oh, plus 6 for the maneuver.
Dave, I'll allow it, as you say in chat. Now, Max, do me a favor and describe how you want to do this.
Oh, that was quick.
I want to snap out of this fucking fear, being scared of a fucking dragon. What the fuck is up with that? Right, first sort of swing, I'm still kind of a bit, I am fucking thing. The next one, I almost, it's almost like I mean, it's not two-handed because I'm rolling as with a shield, but it's almost like a jump or a leap and bringing this warhammer down straight into this crystal, which like hammering a nail into wood, just shoves this thing inside the dragon, maybe out the other side a little bit. I don't know how these things work. I'm not a dragon doctor. I don't know.
Okay. So, essentially, right, you jump up, you swing this hammer down, and the crystal shatters. Shards it ripping through the body of the dragon. As it does so, its blood splashes out. I'm going to need everyone within 5 feet to give me a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
I get
You're never taking no damage.
advantage. 19.
Save, fail. Save. Arthur, you're the only one who's going to take this damage.
Right. Can I get advantage just for no reason?
Unfortunately
Just
not.
cause.
Because we're friends.
Dice.
That lamp.
Always worth asking.
It is always worth asking. That is 8 points of fire damage as the scalding hot blood splashes out at all of you. If you save, you take half.
Whew. How much, sorry?
8. So you take 4 in your case.
Oh, I know,
As
but
you saved.
still.
Yeah. These are squishy. And
Here was I all excited I'd taken no damage.
Keela, you'll notice this with the passive perception.
Oh no.
Something in the dragon's chest is starting to thrum. This reddish glow. Faster and faster and faster.
Tag it,
As we
everybody,
As
run!
we start a skill challenge. So,
Oh,
I hate
fuck.
these. I'm no good at these.
in order to get out of this,
Dragon Ball.
you are fairly certain. Buddy, you've seen a dragon die before. When a dragon dies, especially one of this size, its elemental core, where it draws its elemental power from in my world, if damaged, can explode with a catastrophic explosion.
Okay.
You're also in the middle of a volcano right now.
Also, that's how volcanoes erupt.
It's one of the ways. So I'm going to need a skill challenge. We're going to need 6 successes before 3 failures. I don't do the sliding scale, so the DC for these is 16.
Okay.
And please narrate to me what skill you're using, how you're using it, and then roll your dice to see how it goes. Well, actually, roll first and then narrate what you're doing depending on the roll.
Yeah.
As you all begin to need to lag it. You do see up ahead, there's no map for this section, there is a massive staircase at the very end. You might have to hop over some of these lava streams that heads up towards a massive gate, which is embedded into the bedrock of the wall here.
Is it on the south kind of section? Cool.
The south, yeah. But kind of near where those crystals are, the staircase starts. To the left of you, a bit further down, you see there's a sheer cliff face that drops off and opens up into a vista plateau as some of the smoke is now cleared. You see the entire city of Khaz'am before you, but it's down below. You need to go down to it, which could be treacherous. So you have the choice. You can either go up to a gate, which, based on what you've heard described, potentially is an exit from this place, or you can go down into the city and seek refuge in the buildings. But who knows how you're going to get back up.
Just before we decide on that, then, what wasn't the original reason we came here to go to Khaz'am to look around Khaz'am?
It was to gather information on the cult, which you've gathered some. But it was for Tharkin. The purpose was Tharkin was tasking you with gathering information for him.
Yeah.
So
I say, leg it. Get the fuck out.
Tag it.
Yeah,
it upwards.
yeah, I think so.
In upwards fashion.
you can always come back.
Yeah.
That's
And we are stronger. Not so squishy.
And as the music changes to the from Fellowship of the Ring, as you run across a bridge surrounded by lava. So, who's doing what first?
We can stay in turn order, maybe. Is there?
Probably the easiest
Yeah,
way.
I'll clear out the turn order. So Thruziel, which is the name of the dragon, just Buddy be aware, is gone. Dragon Shield is gone. And it's just you guys. So we're just gonna resort descending, start from the start. Arthur, you're up first. What are you doing? What skill are you using? How are you using it?
Shit, I've none that are good for run out of here. I can't
sorry,
persuade
Dave, I've already deleted it.
persuade myself to go faster. Acrobatics check.
Yep.
That's
Stay
15.
content.
Okay. Okay.
15. That's one off a save, one off a success. So that is one failure.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I
So,
thought it was 15 was.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. 15 is. It's 16.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Arthur just sees where he's meant to be going and just starts running it. And you know, kind of the Assassin's Creed free running,
Yep.
where like he's just jumping over things and like never stopping. He's just doing that in pretty much a straight line, just getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah, you barrel over a number of dead kobold corpses. There's a few rock formations in your way as you get there, and as the staircase like appears before you, you start to sprint up it. Your hamstrings are burning, but much less than your flesh will be if you get caught down here. That's one success. The party is not out here yet. I'd say the party does move with you. That's how the skill challenge works. As you're now coming up the stairs, Kiva, what are you doing? You can't use the same skill.
Okay. So I think survival or perception. Perception, I guess.
Mhm.
Let's see how it rolls first.
Yeah.
Come on, please roll. Ooh, that's not good. I have an
good at all.
inspiration. Can I
You
use
do?
it?
You can.
Because this lobby is bad. I'll get rid of it now in a second. Whew, that's better. 24.
Much better. That's 24. Yeah, so that's a success. Now, what are you doing with your perception to help?
So yeah, I'm going to use my perception to make sure that when we're getting through the end of the lava field that we're, not going anywhere that's cracked. I'm trying to get like a clear a way up the stairs where whether it's broken or cracked or anything else. Like this place seems to have lots of, trip hazards. So I'll be
There is a
pointing out all
lot. Like the
health and
stairs are
safety
covered.
issues.
There are now, as you're sprinting up the stairs, you notice now with this high perception roll, there are corpses upon corpses of kobolds, humans, elves, like just burnt, charred skeletons. Where this dragon has clearly made its lair.
I just try to get us through all of that safely without tripping up, so we can get as far away as we can from the big dragon.
Yep, I will say.
Explosion bomb.
Yeah, as you start to get up there now, that you do see the thrum of the dragon's core starting to get brighter and brighter as you see its body start to swell. Buddy, you're up as you are now. You're about halfway up the staircase now at this stage.
Yeah. But he's going to use his insight into his fellows. If any of them are lagging in hope or energy, he's gonna egg them on. Use his experience from the war to push people just that last little bit.
Yeah, just full drill sergeant mode.
21
success. Yeah, you do that. So you see as kind of Max starts to fall behind. He's heavier. Like while he is faster in combat, he is the bigger of the group, so he probably moves a bit slower when just naturally. In that sense, because he's fucking massive. So you see Max start to lag behind it, and you just start shouting at him, and he just starts to pick up the pace, as if that. And he begins to kind of creep his way up further up the stairs, no longer catching up, and he kind of pushes past you a bit. Alara, what are you doing to help?
You stole my one because I was going to use that, but with my persuasion. She was going to scream and kind of just be like, rally together, fucking move.
I mean, you still can. It's a different skill.
That it is different, but that's her persuasion of just being like, no, don't kill her, go this way, to give them like a single direction to kind of go that way.
Yeah.
I mean,
great quote, Cormac.
ooh,
That's a nat 20, so that counts for 2 successes, so you're up to 6.
woohoo!
So yeah,
Thank you, dice.
Alara, as you begin to chant, like cheer on everybody there, you've kind of fallen back a bit yourself. You've noticed as you're kind of raising your hands, kind of shouting, "Come on, go, go, go!"
Like air traffic
As you
control.
do-
This way.
As you do, you reach the doors, and just as you're about to try look, you're like, "Oh shit, how do I open this?" Like they're massive stone doors, like they're the size of buildings. You hear behind you a large boom as a massive shockwave washes forth, slamming the doors off their hinges as the mountainside spills open into a vista where you see the Verthorn Valley stretched out before you. As light spills in, the first sunlight you've seen in what's over a week now at this stage. You're blinded as we take our break.
I'm blind.
At least we're not dead.
Glorious
That's
sunshine.
You do not want to know
So
what would have happened if you
funny.
had failed that. It would have fully changed what way this campaign is going.
I'd have had to make a new character.
No.
Zombie Alara.
Okay, well, we will see you all in 5-ish minutes.
Nice.
Woo.
Toodaloo.
Mudflap. Hey guys, welcome back to another part of the session here where we do some stuff. I have blurbs to read, which I think, closed on accident again. So I'm gonna like cry. So I thought I opened them. I should be doing this during the break, really. I should know better as somebody who's been doing this a while. But just to kind of tell you what's coming up ahead. We've games, plenty of games, lots of games even, that I definitely know off the top of my head while this is loading. We've Rebirth of the Graven Queen, which is back after a month-long hiatus, if not more. I think you missed the last session as well. I'm a former member of that campaign. Paddy is a current member of that king alongside Freya here. So how are you guys finding that so far since I've departed? How fucked are you fighting this obsidian monster?
We're on the run, basically.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be hot-footing it, probably the right word for it, for a little while until we get clear of it rather than chopping it up.
If only you didn't bully the paladin with the power to smite things. So, Rebirth of the Graven King continues this Thursday, and our heroes have defeated Shazastar, one of the minions of the son of the Graven King. They couldn't have done it without Agar's help. Don't believe them if they say otherwise. But somewhere out there lurks the Shard, a construct of pure obsidian with one mission: to hunt them down and destroy them. And if I know Dave, and I do know Dave, it's going to be very good at that. Can they find a weapon powerful enough to hold this thing at bay, or will they fall beneath its terrible power? I have no idea, to be honest. That party surprises me every time they survive a combat because they are so chaotic sometimes. Especially Nira.
Oh, I love it.
Like,
Your claws from here.
one of these days, Nira's gonna like poke something and it's gonna explode.
Yeah.
For
Can we
real.
get near a teddy bear in the merch or something? Then
If we ever do
Yeah.
merch, we definitely should. Following that, I don't believe we have anything this Friday. If I'm mistaken, somebody please let me know. But we will have nothing on Sunday as Daggerheart is on the previous weeks. Speaking of Daggerheart, actually, I'd like to give a shout out to that, as I do on most of my streams, because we have a guest GM doing it, Wayne from Sorceries and Shenanigans and the Irish Pubcast. Last session is probably the longest stream we've had on the Emerald Collective, but it was supposed to be the finale, and in true EC fashion, we didn't get to it in time. We got most of the way through the final combat, I hope. Maybe not. Wayne is probably upping the stats during the 2-week gap. But we're halfway through fighting the Jewel, D-U-A-L, Queen. And, some crazy shit happened. So I strongly recommend you check that entire series out, to be honest, if you have the time. I think it is genuinely some of the most fun I've had playing a tabletop game in my entire experience. I think the world Wayne has created is absolutely phenomenal, and it is well worth a check out. If you want to learn how to play Daggerheart, it's pretty good too, because we learn as we go. We also adapted from the beta rules to the current rules part of the way through, so there is a bit of confusion in the rules there, but that's not our fault. They changed the system. So do check it out. I strongly recommend it. Following that, there up on Tuesday coming, it's not us, it is a different campaign called Against the Crimson Queen. So essentially, right, coming face to face with a member of Hell's Dread's nobility, which is terrifying, nobles and demons, ugh, and refusing his offer of power, the party are even more determined in their quest to defeat the Crimson Queen and the diabolical forces she has aligned herself with. With 2 members of the party, they set off for Tirid, also spelled, looks like it says tired, which I assume the party are at this stage because they've been committing war crimes against mole people. So, without further ado, that is all we have coming up next week, within the next 7 days. I think on Thursday we'd have Dice-Sized Tales, if I'm not mistaken as well, which you should also check out. It's our newest campaign. But yeah, we're going to get back into it as our party emerge from the cave system that is below the mountain of Dunhollow. Let me get some music on. New beginning. So, emerging forward, as I said before we took our break, the light spills into the cave beneath you as the door crashes into the ground. Before you stretches an ancient battlefield. Buddy, you yourself are familiar with exactly where this is. This is a site of Dunhollow itself. The earth here is stained red with liters upon liters of blood that has been absorbed into the soil. This is where one of the most bloody battles of your campaign took place. About 45 years ago now at this point.
Hmm.
The air still has that metallic smell, and as you step out into the sunlight, your mind casts back as you hear the clanking of metal against metal, hammer against shield, mace against helmet. The screams of men dying all around you, the laughter of devils. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yep. 15.
You manage to shrug it off as you feel this, probably what drove you to drink in the first place, wash over you. But your thoughts focus. You have a mission. You've a responsibility as a father to make your way into the town that you can see in the distance, up slightly uphill from where you are now, as it kind of winds in between the cracks in the mountains.
Yeah. I think it's a silent walk for Buddy, and the, shall we say, the sun is shining in his eyes, is what he's hoping everyone will think. He occasionally looks at Arthur and his fine clothes and feels an urge of rage, balls his fists, and then reminds himself of what he's doing, and manages just about to keep going. And I'd say for the first time in a long time, he's focusing so hard on not hitting Arthur from time to time that his first thought isn't alcohol. It's not the whiskey on his hip. It's just, don't hit Arthur. And
Roll insight.
Sure. Buddy, if you want to try hide that, you can roll deception.
He's not going to hide it. The reason is he blames Nobles for everything that went wrong in the war and thereafter with his family. Because
I'll say with a 10, you probably don't pick up on that. You just assume he's pissed off because his kid and his wife has been taken. Which is, a reasonable understanding.
Yeah, I assume Buddy is just shooting daggers into the back of my head. I'm going to use prestidigitation, that fucking thing.
Prestidigitation, yeah.
Yes. To just clean all my clothes and make them all look much nicer. Yeah.
Make it worse on yourself. Yeah. As Buddy goes, this fancy bollocks. This clean clothes.
Yeah.
That's much better.
Thinking of clean clothes at a time like this.
He doesn't like clean clothes in the D&D campaign, guys, I swear. He definitely doesn't have a weird thing for pristine white shirts.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Like there's a bit of blood on the white shirt and he's just like, yep, come on. Click, click. Ah, there, that's
prestidigitation, it clears out, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a very deep sort of moment. Like Buddy sees that and his face are clenching. The muscles are tensing in his shoulders and his back, and the scar from that ambush that went wrong and that was led by, of course, a noble, is hurting him. It is hurting him physically and emotionally, and he is just about holding on.
The scar left by a dragon that you've now slain.
Yeah.
How is Buddy feeling about that?
I think he probably hasn't had time to consider that bit of revenge. As you said, he's walking across ground that's soaked in the blood of his fellow people, or fellow citizens.
It's not
whatever you
just
want to
human
call
blood.
them.
There's a lot of demon blood on this ground as well. Devil blood, more specifically.
Yeah, he's probably not too concerned about that. He's very mired in his own thoughts from a very biased perspective. But no, the thought of the dragon having been killed is not
Hasn't crossed his mind
just yet. No.
Okay. Arthur, while this is happening, as you walk along, you feel your pack grow heavy. But not physically, but like the weight of, in a sense, more of a metaphysical sense. Your awareness of the chunk of horn or tooth or whatever it is that you've taken from your father's office in the past. You can sense it in your pack. You feel it start to heat up as you continue your march through these hills.
I'm
No
gonna
word
take
from
it
your
out.
patron. Okay?
Does it feel hot to the touch?
It does. Not enough to burn you, but it's heating up.
I have absolutely no clue what this means. I'm gonna put it back
Do
in.
you want to give me an Arcana check?
I will actually, yeah. This is just Keen going, okay, it's getting hot. This could mean a lot of things. That's an 8.
You have no idea.
See him take this thing out of his bag, or
He does. Is he trying to sleight of hand it or hide it?
No, because I've kind of I've openly shown this before.
Yeah, it has formed itself into a dagger. So it is just.
Okay.
This is the dagger that you got as part of your pack there,
Yeah.
that you've not used. But it's a jagged blade that appears to be made out of bone. And it as he holds it, it does have a fire effect as part of its magic, anyways. But the hilt itself, and anytime you've held it before, it's felt cool. The hilt now feels it's starting to get hot.
I'm gonna put the dagger instead of back into my bag, in like in a sheet.
Okay.
So that's
Feel
easier
it against.
accessed.
You can feel it against your leg, but yeah, it's not particularly comfortable. There's a weight to it.
I'm gonna think, and I'd say, if you want me to do something, you're going to be a little more. You should be a little more direct. Messages and signs seem to be more the things of the gods, not whatever the hells you are.
You get no response.
But yeah, I continue walking.
Give me an insight check on the fact you have no response.
It's just because of being a dick to him.
Just give me an insight check.
That's a 19.
You have a feeling he may be preoccupied,
Okay.
and that's all you kind of get from him. Because previously, whenever you've taunted him, right, like that, he has responded to remind you of the terms of your contract and the likes.
Yeah.
But right now,
telling me
you don't even
I'm not
know
his-
if you've been heard.
Yeah. You're telling me I'm not his biggest, thing? That I'm not his attention's not on me at all times? Disgraceful.
Potentially. You start to draw closer. Maybe an hour passes as you're walking. You're going east, so kind of towards the edge of the valley to a degree. Not as far east as you can, but it's pretty close to the Prometheus border, which is that mountain range there. From your west, you hear the sound of hoofs, horses running, and quite a large number of them. You don't see them yet, but you can hear them. What are you guys doing? You picking up the pace? You stopping to see what it is?
Does it? I mean, does it feel like a herd of horses, or does it feel like something more?
Give me a nature check.
Nature. Oh, 10.
Doesn't feel like a herd. It's a bit louder than that. They sound like hooved the horses of shoes. In that sense.
Okay.
If they've been shod, or not a herd of horses, obviously wouldn't sound like that. There'd be a slightly difference in the tone of wild horses than mounted.
I'll relay that to this group, and I say, there's nothing you guys haven't told me. You're not on the run from anyone, are you?
As far as you guys know, you know.
maybe
Not that we
they're
know of.
coming here.
You do know the kind of capital of the valley, Verthorn itself. That's kind of it's just close to what passes as a city in this area. is pretty close to Workman's Hollows to the east. It's maybe a 3-hour ride. They are where the King's army is stationed within the valley as well. They're garrisoned within that city. Buddy would know that specifically.
Yeah. Probably the king's horsemen, but I don't think we've anything to fear from these guys. Nothing to hide, and we certainly can't outrun them, so probably best to hail them and welcome them if we can.
Yeah, so are you guys stopping to wait, or are you continuing on just letting them catch up?
Keep going, I'd say.
Okay. Another 30 or so minutes pass. And as you guys begin to hear, you hear a horn. Buddy, you immediately recognize the 3 blasts of this as a halt signal. As you see the company, maybe 30 strong horsemen, begin to split up on the road and surround you guys.
Oh,
Okay.
Think the riders of Rohan surrounding the fellowship as they come into the valley. That kind of, moment there as they just all lower. Their spears and kind of block your passage. Hey, Blue Phoenix, welcome in. So, buddy, you recognize immediately, not the person, but the rank of one of the men. This is one of the ward guard, which are very rarely sent out to the valley. The ward guard are mainly the soldier force that is kept within the capital city of Wyvern Toe. Actually, Arthur and Alara, and honestly Max, you all recognize it fairly immediately too. Kiva, you haven't spent a huge amount of time around the capital. Been mostly in the book, so it just looks like armor to you as far as I'd say. But you notice his one shoulder has a deep purple cape, as it's kind of a steely grey armor with the full face covering helmet that has runes etched under the eyepiece. And the armor itself is covered in runes in different places. The ward guard are generally sent to hunt down magicians or rogue mages of sorts. As he disembarks his horse, he takes his helmet off, revealing a human. He's middling in aged. He's about, looks to be in his late 30s. Oh, no, early 30s, sorry, if I'm being right. Middling age, for a human in these times would be around 30. The average human lives to 60 to 80 years. He's this salt and pepper stubble that he kind of scratches. He has a long sword at his hip that's ornately crafted. There's a blue gemstone in the pommel. As he looks at the rest of you, care to explain what a group of travelers are doing so far off the main road?
Well met, Ward Garden. We're more than just an average group of travelers. We've been doing some work locally, and we've just come through from the other side there, Dunhollow, and trying to find some vital information which might help.
So you mean to tell
Perhaps.
me you're delving underground?
At the request of
At the quest of my father, Arthur. No, I'm Arcane. Shit, what's my father's name again?
Henry Kane?
Henry Kane.
Sigmund.
We got.
You're
I think we go with Sigmund if that's not what we've already decided. Sigmund sounds better.
Yeah, you can change it to Sigmund, but I think from what I remember
Yeah.
it is Henry. But yeah, Sigmund
Henry.
works.
Sigmund. Yeah. At the request of my father, Sigmund Kane.
He kind of laughs. Do you want me to roll me a persuasion roll here?
Yeah.
Your claim is pretty outlandish, given where you are, that they believe
Yeah.
it. What'd you get?
Ooh.
Oh, you fuck. That's a nat 1 and a nat 20.
So not one first, was it?
Nat 1 first.
Okay, unfortunately, he just lets out a barking laugh. Yeah, and my father's the king. Come on, what are you really doing here?
I why you're laughing.
look.
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
My friends
As us, but
not used to the strength of the whiskey. And look at my family has been abducted, and we've been making our way to Fortman's Hollow.
See, here's the problem.
Yes, plenty
Me
of
and my
problems
men
lately.
have strict orders to keep any of the locale away from that town.
And why
I'm
is
very
that?
sorry to hear you about your... Well, people have been disappearing.
Yes.
You know,
People-
Maybe
vanished.
because you're not letting them back in.
yeah.
No, they're being allowed back in. It's people from the surrounding villages have vanished.
Yeah.
All with the same rumor that they're heading to Warman's Hollow, and they're not being heard from again. They're not responding to sending spells. We're investigating. That's why my men have been sent here from the capital.
Yeah.
Well, we'll
Well-
go with you if you're scared.
We're not scared.
It's not
Well,
about
then why-
scared.
Why are you
It's not-
bothering us then?
Well, we're stopping. You're a bunch of travelers on the road. We're doing our job to prevent you from potentially losing your lives in this town. We've rumors of some fairly sinister ongoing, some creatures that have never been before seen in this valley that now walk the lands.
We are very grateful and very thankful you were trying to do, but you know, I'm gonna go on a hunch and say that we can take care of ourselves, and thank you.
I'd ask for another persuasion check, please.
Ooh, 16.
You're starting to budge. So look, now be that as it may, you all look quite heavily injured. You're walking through these lands. You claim to have come out of Dunhallow, which is, you know, a gate that is not opened for hundreds of years.
Thus why we can take care of ourselves.
We rode past it. It seems to be collapsed in on itself.
Yeah, there was a whole thing.
It
If you don't
seems
believe
like
that's who his dad is, you're definitely not going to believe what happened
That-
down there.
Yeah, that may have been a consequence on our part.
yes, exactly why I'm going to have to ask: are any of you spellcasters in this party?
I certainly am, yes.
Yeah, I'm aware of who you are. We've been briefed. You're the wandering drunken druid. What about the others?
Who?
Rude?
Very.
The lord in the town, he's aware of this one. Apparently worked with him years back. Buddy, you know exactly who he's talking about.
Okay.
I don't think you gave me a name for this noble, so do you want to come up with one now, or do you want me to do it?
No, if you have one, that's fine, yeah.
Yeah, I have a list of names. Give me one sec here. Let me see what one looks good.
While you're doing that, I'll say your lord's intelligence
Yeah,
is
it's
outdated.
Archduke Alistair Corvinus.
Yes, I'll just call him Alistair.
He sounds like a prick.
Alistair's intelligence is out of date by a few weeks at the best. And it seems that we are on the same path. I would propose two things. We can share some information, have a bit of food, and then you can escort us to Vortman's Hollow, whereupon we will enter first. And if we are successful and come out, it'll save you a job. If we are not, what harm to you?
Cormac, all I'll say is you absolutely do not want this guy to share your name. He is a prick through and through. Not the guy that's speaking to you, he's just a captain doing his job, but the ruler of, over in Greater Verthorn, horrible person. The captain's gonna kind of adjust his gauntlet slightly. He tightens one of the straps. And he goes, right, but the rest of you didn't answer my question. We can see about that, but as a member of the ward guard, I am asking once again for any spellcasters within the party to reveal themselves and present their arcane licenses. Obviously, as a druid, you're exempt.
That's correct.
We have no other spellcasters here.
And do you have any ID?
I do. My name is Zakir.
Kevin.
Nope. It is Captain Thorn.
Of course.
Thorn on my fucking side.
Thorny by name.
Can I get a deception check from you, Ken?
Yep.
Give him a counter roll. What'd you get? 12.
That's
Okay, he's
a
gonna roll
12.
insight. It's a 17. So he kind of looks at you and says, "Okay, we're gonna try this again. Any spellcasters within this party must identify themselves, or you'll be taken back to Verthorn for further questioning." As he does present a sigil as well in response to that kind of questioning. It is kind of affixed to his armor, kind of in the Warhammer 40k style, which is the sigil of the War Guard. It's an enchanted symbol that is burnt into their armor.
Do we know
Arthur,
what happens, people?
What?
Like, do we know what happens, people? Like, out of character, do we know as a group what happens, people, if they don't have a license, or?
Yeah, they're usually arrested. And in and in certain cases, they are they're either arrested, and depending on the type of magic they use, they're either submitted to nullification, in which your connection to the weave is fully cut off.
Jesus.
It's pretty bad. Or in cases where it's like, wizardry, not the high level or low level sorcery, you're kind of forced to sit the exam. Warlocks, however, they're killed on sight.
Yep. That's why I'm trying to deceive him. It's not working.
I'm going to step forward.
Over.
I am a spellcaster. Watch this. It's a good trick. Hold on. I'm going to get my tinderbox out and a flint or whatever and get it to a point where I can, make a spark. And I'm going to turn around, bend over, and light a fart.
Okay. Can you give me a
Dexterity check.
No, can you just give me a flat charisma check?
Oh yes, because I'm no
Just to
good
see
at
if this is
charisma. I've
just
got
to see
no
if,
charisma.
just to see if this
okay.
is enough to make him laugh off.
16.
16.
0. Not bad.
He lets out a laugh. Impressive.
Hey, I'll just go. Da.
Flatulency like
How about-
that hasn't been seen in quite a while.
Now, how about you stop fucking us around
I'm not fucking you around. I'm doing my job.
and let us get on our way?
Well, I believe he can tell you this valley's history with rogue mages. It tends to not end well. So when we're dispatched here, it's usually to investigate and apprehend apostate mages that are on the run from the crown. Why we ask is we don't want to ensure that you're not a danger to yourselves and others. Mages who have not passed the certification exam, we have no means of telling how powerful they are. Oh, they could blow up an orphanage or something. Fireball a fucking child.
Yeah, fuck the kids. No, not literally. Now,
Is there any orphanages around? We're in the middle
There
of nowhere right
there
now.
are in Verthorn.
do feel like blowing up an orphanage right about now. No,
I
look,
do apologize. We're not going to do any of that.
we
We're
know,
really tired. We want to sit down
We
and have
know.
a cup of tea.
we know how dangerous magic is. All right, that's why I limit myself. Look, obviously I am like Archmage of all the mages with my abilities. I limit myself to the simple stuff, just because it makes people laugh sometimes a little bit. Now, because I know full well how bad a magic user can be, I don't travel with them.
You're traveling with the druid right now.
Yeah, but he does plants and shit. Everyone likes plants.
Right.
And You literally said that was a different type.
It is. Nature magic isn't really regarded in the same lens.
It's
Druids.
plants.
There.
What's a plant gonna do?
Come
Eh?
on, Tom.
What's a
No,
plant
we're
gonna
not-
do?
we're not-
Give
Oh,
shake pollen on you? No, bollocks.
Might throw some
Oh,
bees.
Devastating.
I do have very bad allergies. Oh, maybe we should
There's-
rethink.
See? Allergies,
Right.
allergies. A
Right,
magic
if you-
user wouldn't
right,
have allergies.
Right, I'll let you leave if you shut this guy the fuck up. And he gestures to Max.
We've
We-
never been able to.
I
We
have
can
never
take him
ever.
away, and we want to go somewhere to rest. I mean, that's
Yeah.
literally it. You are literally preventing us from getting better right now, and
And
all
he's
we want
just
to do
making
is
more
rest.
Listen,
fart.
Captain,
That's
Captain,
creepy.
I'm
Captain.
just trying.
I
I'm just
get-
trying to do
I
my
get,
duty here.
I reach
Absolutely, and we-
behind. I reach behind Arthur's ear and pull it, and there's a coin in my hand.
Buddy, just as you attempt to do that, you see one of the other guards on a horse click their fingers. You feel the effects of a counter spell hit you, and you drop the coin.
Who's dropping the coin? Max?
Yeah. Max, as he tries to do that, the coin just heats up and falls out of his hand. As the count, it looks like a counter spell though. Works on petty magic as well, apparently.
Ah,
And
so
that
you're the
guard-
magic ones.
Oh, the war guard.
Yeah.
The war guard are all they're all Eldritch Knights. That's
Yes,
the
so
entire
you're the
and
magic
paladins.
ones. You just don't
Let
want
me
us
see
to
your
do it,
licenses.
so-
Okay, and then Thorn will actually pull
Everybody's-
out a piece of metal that has been engraved and stamped.
Oh, laminated, nice.
It's like, we have them.
Captain. Listen, this is not. Look at I respect your position.
What was Buddy's former rank?
He would have just been like, the equivalent of a sergeant, we'll say.
Yeah, okay, it's sergeant we'll use. We'll just use modern military
Yeah.
for that. It's easier. It's like I've been briefed on you. You're a former army man yourself.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna ask you one thing. You mentioned you're heading to Vorpin's Hollow. I'm gonna give you this, and he pulls out a sending stone. He hands it to you. You report to me. Go back to that dickhead in Verthorn. Me. You have any issues, I'll get men sent in. This isn't normal. Realistically, I should be bringing you all in because I'm fucking suspicious of that cunt. And he points at Arthur.
He just looks like that.
But if
I'll
his
just
dad
move-
is who he says
That's what
he
he
is,
said.
which I highly doubt, but if he is, it's not worth my fucking head. So, I'm gonna let you off with a warning. Do what you need to do. Just watch out. There is something fucking wretched going on in this valley. We came in via means of teleportation circle about a week ago. We were supposed to meet with a fucking cleric of the Raven Queen. We haven't seen him since.
Tarkin?
He's one of them, but not him. Tenebrae. Tenebrae is who Tarkin mentioned knowing last session. The other guy that was here around.
Yeah, she doesn't
Yeah.
want anyone to mention names or to make this guy keep talking.
So we're not gonna escort you. You'll have to find your own way. I suggest you do something to sort those wounds out.
Yeah.
You look pretty rough. We have a healer here who can do a bit of help. And he does gesture to a cleric there. Watch your back in Vorpin's Hollow. We've had a few men go in. Some of them have come back. They've been kind of strange. You've had to lock them up, but not all the locals are what they seem.
Hmm.
Some of them seem to be fighting back against whatever's going on. You may find allies. But there's this one we've had word of him. He's come to the city. His name is Silas. He's a tiefling. Watch out for him. He's dangerous. We didn't get a proper read on him, but I'm fairly convinced he is a pact with something.
Okay. Well, this is. I appreciate your approach on this, Captain Tom.
It's a one-off.
I understand. But my
Can't you
offer
cause
of,
trouble in the valley? You know, we'll
No
have to do
trouble.
our jobs.
no trouble from us. But my offer of drink and food and a little chat, if you could spare us while we get healed up, it'd be nice.
Yeah. Like we're riding further south in the valley. We heard the explosion, so we came to investigate. We're heading to check what's left of Novus for survivors. I know many of them have moved on to Sun's Grace from what we've been told. But I suppose we're meaning it is starting to get dark. You slept actually through the day when you're
Right.
underground there. We're setting up camp here for the night, so you're more than welcome to join us.
That'd be brilliant.
Now, I will say you've only just slept a few hours before, so you're not going to be able to sleep, but you can get a short rest.
Yeah, no, it'd be
and
good to
travel
have
through the
a
night.
chat with different faces as well.
Yeah.
And I will pass on. I'll say, look, if you do happen, I'll describe them. If you do happen, as best I can, because it's been a while since I've seen them. I mean, but my daughter and child, and I'll give their names.
Do you have any illusion magic that you can cast, like minor illusion?
No,
No.
no. But I
Okay,
will say,
as you do that, another ward guard steps off. His cape is actually just plain blue, which you would know denotes private, lowest rank. He steps off. He produces a piece of charcoal, and the thing goes, "Go ahead."
Yeah.
A bit of an artist.
and I'll describe my daughter first, as I must remember. Fragrant
Yep.
like myself, blah, curly hair, blue eyes, blah, blah, blah. And then I will go on to describe my wife in great detail and get a little teary-eyed and just finish up and start swigging whiskey.
Yeah. So the two drawings come out, and they're pretty accurate, you would say. A few of the features are a bit like your wife's nose is a bit too big, and your daughter's eyes are a bit too close together. But beyond that, they're fine. They look like a sketch artist would do. You do see kind of a flick of an arcane spark as he's drawing. Can you make me an Arcana check yourself, please? Because you would have seen this before when you were in the army. You might be able to recall what it is.
7.
7. I'll give it to you because you have history with military backgrounds in Andromedus. What he's doing is he's essentially, this is an arcane piece, he's it's a ring of metal in the charcoal which has runes in it. The drawing he's making is essentially immediately being copied to a crystal somewhere within wherever they're based, which will be able to be used to reproduce this art. So they're basically setting up missing persons posters.
Cool. I'll say, what's your name, Private?
Oh, give me one sec here. Kaelin.
Kaelin.
Well, that's Thorn's voice. Kaelin. Sorry.
Kaelin.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's part of the job. I mean, bardic talents don't really get you much out here, so I signed up, and they may be a ward guard for some reason, so, I'm not really much for the... I do this, sketches, I keep the men motivated where I can. That's all I do, really. And then, the captain's walked off addressing the other men as they're setting up tents nearby, and he's like, between you and me, I really wouldn't be going to Vorpin's Hollow if I were you. One of my mates went. He's one of the ones that's locked up. He's been screaming at night constantly. Nobody understands what he's saying. He's like speaking some weird language. I'd be really careful. And being honest, if your wife and daughter are out there, I don't want to say it, but prepare yourself. They might not be who they were when they went in.
I appreciate that, Kenan. I appreciate that. I don't have a choice, to be honest.
I got you. I have a little girl myself. Haven't seen her in years. The mother doesn't really like me very much. You know how it is. Life is a bard.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
A lot of stupid mistakes when I was younger. But oh shit! And then he sees the captain kind of standing there staring at him. I gotta get back, but look, best of luck. I really mean that. And he runs off.
I'll say to Captain Thorne.
He trips as he's running, by the way.
You've got a good one there, Captain Thorne, and I'll say that with insincerity.
No, it's as you say that is when he trips. It's I think for those of you who played Gears of War, which I'm a big fan of. Think Ben Carmine in the first mission where he's just fumbling his like weapon and stuff and like really nervous. That's what this guy is kind of like.
And then I'll just sit down and I'll share around my drink and have just general chat, easy going chat.
The captain kind of leaves his be for the most part after a while. The cleric does come around, does tend to most of your wounds, so I will say you can heal yourselves all to full. You're not going to regen spell slots, although it does count as a thing. So Arthur, I don't think you've expended any, but if you had, you would, because you know. But
I found a couple of the horse guards.
Well, they're all horse. They're all.
Yeah, I found a couple of them, and I found a stick, and I'm wiggling the stick, and it looks like it's waving. And
they're kind of laughing at. They're laughing, but they're laughing at you, not with you.
Oh.
I'm not going to even ask for an insight check. They think you're a fucking idiot. Like, these are guys. You see these two. So the captain has the purple kind of pauldron cloak, like kind of half cloak. These guys have full cloaks, but they're each of theirs are, one is green, one's red. The green one is the cleric that's been going around helping everybody. The red one, he's a bit bigger than a lot of the others, and you know he has a great sword strapped to his back. He also, you notice his armor is well worn, it's tarnished, but there are 3 stars like pinned into the chest. This guy, like, I'll give you your own background with the Ember's Fist. This guy, you know, this guy's seen some shit. He's not particularly worried about you at all. Like, you've seen him when the captain was like, you know, addressing you, and like, you were getting a bit, you know, fightier. He looked like he was raring to go, and he still kind of does.
Sure.
As you're doing this, like, he's sizing you up. I'll give that without an insight check. He's sizing you up.
Disarming, that is. That's disarming people.
You're trying, but I've rolled insight.
Very trying.
He thinks you're an idiot.
Yep. Good.
Yeah.
Take Alara to one
fucking
side
magic.
You can, yeah.
and try to speak to her kind of on the down low, because I've not really experienced this whole thing before.
I'll need stealth checks then, if that's the case, just because.
Well, I'll just start the conversation. I'll do stealth check, maybe, just like, you know, normal rambly stuff. Try to make it really like something they don't want to listen to. Talk about periods or something.
Talk about your new shoes and how they're feeling, and you know.
Oh, you don't have shoes. You have like.
I don't have
No, but
shoes.
that's what I mean. We're gonna have to get our shoes.
Actually, one of them
Guys,
one of them will notice that, and they will offer you. They will throw you a set of spare boots. One of the female guards.
Thank you.
They don't fully fit, but they're better than what you have.
Yeah, I
They
can
can be
wrap my
adjusted.
We can get
Things around.
insoles. We all...
Stealth, Alara, can I get a stealth check from you as well?
Oh, sorry. In a world of
Yeah. With that,
19.
Oh, a 19.
yeah, with that you managed to like kind of sneak out to the side there behind one of the tents, have your chat.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to, like, I've never seen anything like this at our. Have you?
No, I've never seen them. Well,
Do you?
I've heard of them, and it's very weird, and I can't let them know because I know what'll happen to me. But
What do we say then? Could we say you're like buddy?
No. They'll want proof and stuff, and I can't.
Can you
do
sing a
that.
song? You could be a bard.
You are. I will say you are quite charismatic. You could try it.
I mean, I could, but I'm just gonna stick as low as possible.
Yeah, but I'm more talking about like, let's have a plan in case they do ask. Maybe
I will
you
say,
are.
I think I messaged you about this a while ago, Kira. So
Oh,
if you've
probably.
forgotten,
I've probably
it's fine.
forgotten.
You do have a fake license.
Oh, she'll forget
Now-
that and then root through the bag.
It's one of those. There'll be a check made if you present that, whereas if you presented a real one, there wouldn't. Essentially.
Yeah.
So, you know yourself that it's a convincing fake, but depending on who sees it,
You never know.
yeah, like you'd have a fairly strong gut feeling that if the captain saw this, you're done.
Yeah.
Whereas if one of the lower ranking guys saw it, they'd probably be like, "Oh yeah, that's fine."
So she'll be talking then to Kiva, and she'll be like, "Oh, hold on." She'll check all pockets and bags and stuff. She's like, "I have this. I forgot."
Hey, put it back in. Put it back in.
Sorry.
Just be
Yeah.
careful.
But
Uh,
like I
mm.
have that if you know
If you need
something
to.
if something does come of it, like when we're sitting chatting and whatever. But if I just try and not just don't do anything.
Hopefully they won't say anything, but if they do, I
I'll
think
just say
you're.
that I'm like a researcher or something,
Yeah,
like looking for.
you're an intern. You could be an intern for like Arthur.
Yeah, or I could
Maybe.
be studying plants, botany.
Could be studying plants. Yeah, that's a good one too.
You know,
Something like that.
As
think you're-
this conversation is ongoing, we're going to shift over to Arthur. Arthur, where are you currently situated? Are you sat with the others, or have you kind of separated off a bit, or?
I think to just, you know, get away from suspicion, Arthur is going to be sitting with pretty much like the largest group of people and
Okay,
just
so
chatting away.
You're sat in the middle of a group of the ward guard then.
Yeah.
Perfect. As you hear, in the back of your mind, hey, time to swap. As you feel your body no longer respond to you.
Oh no.
Oh,
And the rest of you see this as black marks spread out across Arthur's body, his fingers sharpened to claws, and he just waves a hand. And the group of ward guards surrounding him are ripped asunder. Blood sprays everywhere. The captain rushes towards him, and whatever's using his body reaches out and with one hand, kind of like a blade, jabs it through his chest, piercing the armor through, and just throws him. Hands kind of clasp together in emotion as other men start to rally around the tents. They're screaming, like the horses have bolted, there's blood everywhere. The rest of you, you're kind of stunned. I'm just gonna say, like, you've never seen anything like this from Arthur. As Arthur, his hands kind of wheel, kind of like a somatic symbol, as a group of tents that still have men in them burst into flames. This kind of continues on for a moment. Another one rushes, a fireball arcs out towards Arthur, and a hand just swats it aside. As I'm gonna get, can I get everyone to give me an insight check, please?
Oh my god.
Insight check.
17. Can I shout something?
I will let you in a second.
8.
I'll see if
17.
anyone else realizes. Okay. Kiva and Buddy, you realize this. Buddy, you more specifically. You've seen this before on the battlefield years ago.
Okay.
Some of the Templars that have worked with Azog in the past were given fragments of his power. They were capable of feats lesser than this. You are fairly convinced Arthur's patron is acting through his body right now. Kiva, you're the same. You've put two and two together from a different sense.
Jesus.
The bodies are strewn apart. What are you shouting?
Can I just like, Arthur, the fucking stupid prick, what are you doing? And
You will be
just-
saying something similar, yeah.
I mean, this is crazy. I know this is like, so from what I know from the inside, this is lethal though. This is like, oh, well, obviously I'm seeing it, but I know that this is like,
Everyone that's been hit is immediately dead. There's a few that are like bleeding out from cuts, but like they're not repairable. They're cut in so many places that you need very high level healing magic to even do anything.
I
Am
like
I
it.
seeing all this?
You are seeing this through his eyes, yeah.
Okay.
With your eyes, but you can't do anything.
Oh,
as the terms of your contract
Yeah.
that you signed. About a minute goes past, and this continues. Like you guys, anyone that tries to get close is actually shoved back. Like there's a wall of force nearly. This is part of the deal. Arthur would know. Why? So he clears this camp out,
fucking hell.
and
But-
after about a minute, Arthur's body reverts to normal. As he is left kneeling in a pile of corpses. And that's where we're going to leave tonight's session.
Oh,
Fucking
Okay,
hell.
Good. You had one job.
Not to
just
kill
not be
anybody.
possessed.
Fucking hell.
ew.
Was
Oh,
not
Where was that
expecting
anger
that.
with the dragon?
Well,
Yes!
Kaden is dead as well, is he?
Oh,
All
yeah.
dead.
Oh,
I'll add,
Lara, we
before
didn't
we,
need to worry
before we
now.
end,
We were
Kaylin's
talking
head-
for nothing.
Kaylin's head rolled over towards Buddy. Like, it was...
Good
Jesus.
gods.
Or at least he finished the drawing first.
I'm taking
Fucking
Kaden's head.
hell, Arthur.
Yeah.
What?
You
Buddy?
you made a deal with a wrong one.
Jesus.
Deal with the devil.
I'm
What?
shocked.
The devil.
I am shocked.
Well,
Are we
Fuck.
really
In
shocked?
response to that, Dave, in this one specific scenario, it's because in order to gain his first level in Warlock, he made a deal to surrender control of his body for 1 minute to the patron.
What the
yeah,
fuck?
but at least
Didn't
now I
read
know that's done.
Yeah, this one time.
Yeah.
What happens the
At
next time? Who want to kills us the next time?
At night camp.
You big
It happened in a
fool.
vegetable shop. It had to happen in a fucking camp.
Dear
Couldn't happen
God.
for a dragon, no.
Well, you know what? At least it wasn't. At least it wasn't.
This has plot reasons for happening. I
Civilians
am
and
waiting to do this.
women and children and stuff like that. It was bossy,
Oh my
army
God.
people.
I'm in genuine shock. Like,
Yeah.
as-
I should have changed the music, but I was okay. The creepy
Oh,
music
yeah.
works.
Not expecting that. Honestly.
No.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
that's fucking bananas.
We'll see you guys
Good night,
in 2 weeks where
everyone.
we pick up from where that happens.
Sleep well.
Woo.
Whoa.
Oh.
Bye, guys.
Oh.
Tune in.
Ron.